In this special presentation, we celebrate the monumental wins of the planet's next big stars and revisit some of the greatest action that happened in 2025. Welcome to the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Zada was determined to kick off the year in the best possible way when he took on Thai knockout specialist Wong.
Моя самая большая поддержка – это моя семья, папа, который очень трудится. Он ради меня все делает, и я сделаю все ради него. В ответ то, что он сделал, это все было не зря.
Gulu Zada, the king, has been streaking through Europe and has now arrived on One Friday Fights.
Самое главное, после того, как мы получим контракт, я буду среди лучших, в лучшей лиге, в лучшей промоушене.
ก็ภรรยากับลูกก็มีความสำคัญกับผมมากครับเพราะว่าก็เป็นกำลังใจให้ผมครับผมก็อยากเก็บชัยชนะสวยงามทุกครั้งครับเพราะว่าผมก็เป็นนักกีฬามวยไทยคนหนึ่งที่มีโอกาสได้รับสัญญาวันเหมือนกันครับและผมก็จะได้มีโอกาสที่จะไปต่อสู้ระดับโลกให้ทุกคนได้เห็นครับว่าผมก็ทำได้เหมือนกันครับ
Gulu Zada applying the pressure, speed back kick, jumping into the finish, the big elbows.
Я думаю, что у нас есть полностью все, чтобы нокаутировать его. Я после каждой победы, после каждого нокаута, я уверен в себе больше и больше. Это сперва мы хотим получить контракт, а потом наша цель будет пояс.
อาคิปมีฉายาว่าคิงผมก็มีชื่อเล่นว่าคิงครับงั้นเราก็ต้องมาลองวัดกันว่าใครจะเป็นคิงเบอร์หนึ่งครับมีโอกาสผมก็จะน็อกให้ได้ครับ
In the second round, Gulu Zada tapped into his killer instinct.
Easily slides out of danger. Wong continues to push. Fight like that $100,000 contract is on the line tonight here. That has been the fuel for some incredible performances, and we have one on tap right now as these two are going to war, Brian.
Wong must feel something in the ring here. He is deciding to turn up the pressure. Very strong in the clinch. Physically strong, wild with his hands. Needs to watch out for the counters from Gulu Zada, but I like the way getting inside, spearing with that elbow. Oh, the knee from below.
Oh, great shot from Wong. Right hand, right knee, great combination. He's testing Gulu Zada. With that look away right there, fade off. Sticks him with the jab.
He is Gulu Zada staying calm and composed, countering so beautifully with his hands there. It is in these situations that in the clinch at that elbow range where Wong is also so dangerous.
Gulu Zada looks away. He's taking his slates it with two. Oh, what an elbow! That's what he was looking away from. He was looking away, faking the spin. Oh, man, and he landed it. What a setup. Oh, man. 19 years old. And he sleeps on in the second. And he's one of the nastiest elbows. Oh.
Unbelievable, Mitch. I'm speechless. I think you are right on. Using the eye fakes to set up this spinning elbow. He had caught the kick. He was measured. He was patient, relaxed, calculated, composed. Just ran Wong into that thing. Not only did he finish him with a single blow, but it is such a technical shot. Gulu Zada proving that he is something special. We all knew it. Everyone says it, one of the hottest prospects around, but he might be the cream of the crop, the king of the mountain. Then he certainly is tonight. Wong, one of the best fighters in the flyweight division. An incredible technician himself. Just getting starched with an unbelievably beautiful technique. It's one thing to get a knockout, but to do it in style like that is unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 17 seconds in the second round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout,
Gulu Zada getting his third win in a row. First he took out Samingdam. Well, first it was Haru Yasumoto, then Samingdam, and here Pung Luan taking out elite level fighters. Gulu Zada, wow.
Oh, Akif Guluzada, the hype is real behind you, young man. I gotta ask, I saw you keep doing this. I saw you keep looking away, doing that little head twitch. Was that what you were setting up? Were you setting up that back elbow? Because that was a thing of beauty.
วันนี้นะครับเราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับอาคีฟนะครับในช่วงการต่อยในวันนี้นะครับมีจังหวะหนึ่งที่เขาพยายามจะหันหลังตลอดเราอยากจะรู้ครับผมว่าสิ่งที่เขาวางแผนเนี่ยก็คือการใช้ศอกกลับหรือเปล่าเพราะว่าเขาสามารถน็อกคู่ต่อสู้ได้สวยงามมากๆครับ
Савадикап. Да, план был совсем другой, но у него была ошибка, когда я ловил его ногу. Видно было, что он опускал руку, и в этот раз прям опустил. И вот.
Yes, I mean, the plan didn't go exactly the way that, the fight went, but I saw that there were some weaknesses, some weak spots. He made a few mistakes. When I was able to grab his leg, that's when I noticed that was the next move for me.
ครับผมตัวอาคิฟบอกว่าทุกอย่างในวันนี้อาจจะไม่ได้เป็นไปตามที่แผนที่เขาวางไว้ 100% นะครับแต่ในจังหวะการสู้กันครับผมเขาพยายามหาจังหวะเปิดและหนึ่งในจังหวะเปิดที่เขาเจอก็คือการใช้ศอกกลับนั่นเองครับ
You just proved why you are one of the top prospects inside One Friday Fights. That was spectacular. You know this is coming. Your team knows it's coming. How about 350,000 baht for your knockout win here tonight? My man, that was incredible. Chatri Sinyotong, his eyes are on you, my friend.
อาคิฟนะครับเป็นหนึ่งในนักกีฬาที่มาแรงที่สุดเลยนะครับผมแล้ววันนี้ก็ได้โบนัสจากบอสชาตรี 300,000 ไม่ไหวครับ
Thank you very much, Mr. Yodchатri. Я очень благодарен. И как и он хотел, я показал, кто тут настоящий кинг.
I'm very grateful, and like he wanted, I proved who's the real king.
ครับผมเขารู้สึกขอบคุณมากๆสำหรับโบนัสในก้อนนี้และโอกาสนี้นะครับและเขาอยากพิสูจน์ให้ทุกคนเห็นครับว่าเขาคือราชาตัวจริงครับ
Well, the king is coming to one championship. You just earned a $100,000 contract into the world's largest stage of martial arts. Chatri Sinyotong is bringing you to one Akif Guluzada.
Я вас поздравляю. Вы сегодня получили контракт. Я вас очень сильно поздравляю.
วันนี้นะครับนอกจากจะได้โบนัสแล้วนะครับตัวของอาคิฟครับเขาเพิ่งได้สัญญาไปวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพครับผมมูลค่าสัญญา$100,000หรือมากกว่า3,500,000 บาท
Я могу сказать, что где-то год назад я со своей командой смотрел в UFC и получал удовольствие, как кто-то тут получал контракт, бонус. И я уже тут получил 2 раза бонус, и сейчас я получу контракт. Я не знаю даже, как это описать, просто год назад где-то я смотрел, у меня была цель с командой, с моим тренером. Я просто благодарен всем, кто рядом был, поддерживал всегда.
I remember about a year ago sitting there with my team and watching one championship and seeing other fighters get their contracts or get their bonuses, and I was always so happy for them. And then now I've been here. I've already gotten I've gotten 2 bonuses, and then today I got the contract. I can't put into words how I feel. I feel amazing, and I feel so grateful to have had all these people supporting me always. Thank you.
ตัวของอาคิฟครับเขาบอกว่าในปีที่แล้วเขาเคยนั่งดูรายการนี้แล้วเขาเห็นนักกีฬามากมายครับที่มารับโบนัสและมาได้สัญญากับรายการของเราและเขารู้สึกยินดีกับพวกเขาทุกคนและเขาก็ไม่คิดครับผมว่าวันนี้จะมาถึงแล้วที่ตัวของเขาเองนั้นจะได้รับสัญญาตรงนี้ด้วยเขารู้สึกตื้นตันเป็นอย่างมากและเขาอยากจะขอบคุณทีมของเขามากๆครับ
Well, the hype is real. You have put the flyweight division on notice. The king is coming to 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your newest contracted fighter, the king of Kif, Gulu Zada!
One month after, rising bantamweights Alessio Malatesta and Abdullah Dayakaev battled in an early candidate for Muay Thai Knockout of the Year.
Alessio Malatesta knowing he just needs one more knockdown, driving with his hands.
A bonus of 350,000 baht.
Ho ricevuto questi ultimi 2 bonus e è stata una grande soddisfazione ad alzare sempre più l'asticella.
Malatesta! Oh! Head kick lands! That is it! Malatesta puts away!
Sono orgoglioso di mio figlio come padre e come allenatore e adesso è arrivato a One e lo vedo con quella voglia di vincere quella cintura tanto grande di One.
Penso avere come allenatore mio padre è una cosa che contribuisce a farmi raggiungere un ottimo livello di allenamento.
Оставил очень много сил, пота в зале, работал в спарринге. Нахожусь здесь уже 7 месяцев, я не видел своих родителей. После этого боя я улетаю домой, я не могу уехать, допустим.
Dayakaev, as he is starting to melt on Bach with another big right hand. As Abdullah Dayakaev gets the knockout.
Я реально заслуживаю этой компании уже 7 февраля в эту пятницу у меня будет день рождения. Я думаю, Пьер-чат, если хочешь поменять мое положение, мою жизнь, то самое время.
Vincere questo match per me sarebbe ancora di più una soddisfazione enorme che mi ripaga da tutto il lavoro che facciamo con la mia famiglia e con il mio team.
Он не дрался с такими бойцами. Я не знаю, пускай попробует, я до этого не проигрывал достаточно. Это будет война.
Abdullah Dayakaev exploded in the first round, looking to make a statement.
The world's largest stage of martial arts, representing the pinnacle of fighting. Feature bout of that night, Abdullah Dayakaev versus Alessio Malatesta.
See here right off the bat, Achilles that open stance. Dayakaev ripping. Malatesta answering with the left middle kick. Malatesta will be well served to take that mid kick up on the forearm of Dayakaev early and often, do some damage on that right arm, take away some of that punching power.
Dayakaev believes in his ability. He believes that if he lays hands, Malatesta will knock him out. Malatesta, that perfect technique as well. He showed us how lethal he is with his hands and with his kicks. Nice counter there from Dayakaev. That's how important it is for him to get the victory today. Being a special day for him, being his birthday. He wants to impress Chatri, he wants to impress the crowd. Momentarily from Malatesta. Oh, as Malatesta throwing hands, throwing elbows as well. Dayakaev in danger. Taking a straight left from Malatesta. Needing to take a deep breath here. Reset. Malatesta has shown no backing down whatsoever, Brian.
Malatesta, that tricky southpaw left hand, finding the hole multiple times, as well as the elbows of those. Mixing in the high kicks. Dayakaev so loose and relaxed up until that. He just blitzes with his shots out of nowhere. Malatesta holding his ground risky business, but it was a good trade. Here, the right hand there of Dayakaev. Both fighters looking to line up their powerful rear hands. The footwork's really important here. Another right hand from Dayakaev.
Oh, this is a mad pace. It's only the first round. Thunderous inside leg kick there from Dayakaev to set up the boxing combinations. He throws 6 in a row. Malatesta, slow with the body kick there, caught by Dayakaev, forced him onto the ropes. That was a blistering pace, back and forth by both of these two warriors, Brian.
Malatesta's got that great, well-rounded Wongthais skill set.
Unbelievable. There you see straight to the body, the delayed reaction.
That right hand so important against the southpaw. In that open stance, it sets up opportunities for the left, but it landed so solid. In the pocket, Malatesta was doing great firing shots, but it was here along the ropes. Dayakaev dropping low, just stabbing, spearing the right hand into the body. Those little gloves, the knuckles on the target, the way he drove his shoulder and his hip. He just suddenly attacks out of nowhere sometimes, and it is so effective. Let's toss it up to Nara for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 37 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Abdullah Dayakaev!
Abdullah Dayakaev picking up his second win in a row. Second finish. He is on a roll. Birthday boy getting the big birthday gift.
Abdullah Dayakaev, congratulations. That was an amazing performance. Talk to us a little bit about that finish, and was that all part of the game plan?
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับอับดุลลาห์นะครับผมก็อยากจะถามครับเพราะวันนี้เนี่ยเขาทำได้เยี่ยมยอดมากๆอยากจะถามเทคนิคครับผมวันนี้เนี่ยเป็นสิ่งที่เขาวางแผนมาหรือเปล่าที่จะน็อกเอาท์ด้วยวิธีนั้นครับ
Hello everyone, hello Taiwan, Sawadee-krap. Thank you for support me for everyone. I want to say thank you, Coach Chris, Black Wolf, Mehdi, my good manager, my little brother Asadullah. Everyone support me, my parents, everyone. Hey, I come here for become champion. I come for everyone. I want to smash everybody in first round. I'm not joking. Hey, I deserve this contract. Give me this. Today my birthday, your chat, if you want to change my life, today it's time. I see sometime when somebody win for birthday knockout, your chat represent give double bonus. Maybe today I deserve. Let's go.
ครับผมอย่างแรกนะครับเขาอยากจะสวัสดีคนไทยทุกๆคนครับและแฟนๆทุกคนครับอย่างแรกเลยครับผมเขาอยากจะขอขอบคุณทีมเมดิซาทูครับผมที่คอยสนับสนุนเขามาโดยตลอดเป็นแรงเชียร์เป็นคนที่คอยฝึกซ้อมเขามาโดยตลอดครับและเขาอยากจะบอกว่าในวันนี้ครับเป็นวันเกิดของเขาครับเขารู้สึกว่าวันนี้เนี่ยตัวเขาเองนั้นพร้อมที่จะได้รับสัญญาตัวเขาเองนั้นเขามาที่รายการของเราเพื่อที่จะมาเอาชนะทุกๆคนเพื่อที่จะมาเป็นแชมป์ในวันนี้และเนื่องในวันเกิดวันนี้เขาอยากจะได้สัญญานั้นครับหรือว่าอาจจะเป็นดับเบิลโบนัสครับ
Chatri is giving you a bonus of 350,000 baht.
ก็ตอนนี้นะครับวันนี้เป็นวันเกิดของเขาและคุณชาตรีก็รู้เช่นกันครับว่าวันนี้เป็นวันเกิดเขาหลังจากที่ทำได้ดีอย่างมากในวันนี้ก็ได้รับโบนัสจากบอสชาตรี350,000 บาทครับ
No, wait. Your life is about to change, young man. This is something that you have been working for your whole life. You have been training hard for this your whole life. You have the team that has made this possible. You know what time it is. Chatri has invited you to one championship, young man. You have won that life-changing contract of $100,000.
แล้ววันนี้ครับเรายังไม่หยุดแค่นี้ครับนอกจากเขาจะได้โบนัสแล้วคุณชาตรีนั้นยังเชิญเขาเข้าสู่วันแชมเปี้ยนชิพครับด้วยสัญญามูลค่า$100,000หรือ3,300,000 บาท
At One Friday Fights 97, Burmese superstar Vero made her debut against Francisca Miss Scarface Vera in a showdown that awarded bonuses to both competitors.
In my childhood, we never had like so much money. My father struggled to pay rent. Then I moved to England. I started working as a nanny. Then I trained as much as I could. That's when I started my professional career in Muay Thai. My trainer, he really pushed me and he became like my second father. He put so many hours on me and I want to make him proud. My biggest goal was to get here in one championship. Now I really think I deserve a contract and I'm gonna prove it.
Vera!
ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဆင်ရဲမိသားစုကနေဆင်းသက်လာတဲ့လူတစ်ယောက်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။နံပါတ်1တစ်ချက်ကတော့ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဝါသနာအကြောင်းနဲ့ပါတာပေါ့နော်။ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဝါသနာရဲ့ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့မိသားစုအတွက်ကျွန်တော်လူမျိုးအတွက်မရှိဘူးလေ။ပြီးတော့သူတို့ကတနေရာရောက်ပြီးတော့မှဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲလမ်းပြောက်သွားမှာဆိုဘာမှတိတ်နားမလဲဘူးလေနော်ဒီအားကစားလောက။အခုကသူတို့ဘာဖြစ်လို့လက်ခံလဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်လုံနိုင်တယ်ပြီးသူတို့ကျွန်တော်လုံရက်တွေကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှသူတို့ယုံကြည်ပေးတာပေါ့နော်။ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့အိမ်ဘက်ကဒီ One Championship မှာ Champion ဖြစ်ဖို့ရယ်ပြီးတော့ဒီမြန်မာနိုင်ငံအတွက်ဂုဏ်ယူလို့ရမယ့်လူသမီးတစ်ယောက်
I think everyone is underestimating me. I like to prove people wrong and winning means that I can beat the favorite fighter.
Yeah, got a shot, taking some deep breaths, but right hand by Vera.
သူကကျွန်တော်ထက်ဆိုင်မူထိုင်းပုံစံ technique ပို့ပြီးတော့ကြားတယ်ကျွန်တော်ကကြားသိမဲ့တယောက်ကျွန်တော်မပိုင်လဲကျွန်တော်မလုပ်ကျွန်တော်ပိုင်မှလဲကျွန်တော်လောက်တတ်တယ်ဆိုတာသိစေချင်တယ်
Both women traded big shots in round 2.
Vero making her debut against a tough and seasoned Francisca Vera. Trying to use her body to counter with the elbows, getting in close, trying to get to the clinch like she told us she would. The footwork of Vero very fluid so far. Just getting her head off the center line, ducking those shots every time. Big elbows exchanged in the pocket.
Vero using a light, loose Western boxing style of footwork. Mixing in nice left to the body, mixing in kicks and elbows here and there. Francisca Vera would be well served to continue to press, get inside, not try to match her with the punches, but utilize the elbows and the knees after cutting the distance.
Trying to get the distance and the boxing range that she wants. You can't help but think that the forward pressure from Francisca Vera is just accumulating fatigue.
Exactly, if she's able to get exhausting. Vera here finding good moments, using a long range knee there. Another knee to follow. crowd, Ryan. Francisca Vera having to dig very deep, but utilizing beautiful combination punching and transitioning into the clinch. In the interviews we did with her, she talked about these knees at range, doing a great job with her lead knee, following up punches into elbows, into this clinch, beautiful position, the lock around the head, into the elbow, switching her stance. Francisca Vera following a great game plan. She is having to dig very deep here, deep into her stamina stores, but it will pay off. But she's got to continue to press this whole third round, not give Vero 1 inch.
Oh, absolute madness in this feature fight. Only the best of the best of the world are invited to the championship. New UFC, two of the best in the world, go toe to toe. Neither backing down as Vera comes out, beats in the body of Vera. Must be something to do with the game plan in between rounds, because Vera took heavy damage for Vera at the end of round 2.
Vero, very smart to start the round with some of that body work, getting Francisca Vera's attention, hurting her to the body early. But Francisca Vera, a consummate professional, continuing to stick to the game plan, doing body shots of her own as she pops in with elbows, using those short weapons at the appropriate range around the punches of Vera.
This is just absolute madness. Between these two warriors, Francisca Vera starting to hack her way into the clinch. As Vero is still accurate with her boxing combinations, persistent to the body. You can't help but think that those might also be accumulating. Vera, she is now on the back foot from the pressure of Vero from Myanmar.
Vero digging deep here in this third round, attacking the body early and often. Francisca Vera doing a great job. But a big elbow there from Vera. Blood leaking from the right eye. She continues to press forward. She's got to get deep here. Continue to drive. Looking to overwhelm Vera with these knees to the body. Vera struggling in the clinch. Looking for the body shot, but needing to let over the top.
Oh, this is just pure Again, Vero closing the distance in the clinch, landing that elbow. Just pushing forward with a variety of strikes. Now got Vero on the back foot, just back and forth, no stop there.
Both fighters demonstrating the heart of a champion. Vero doing everything that she can to stay in this fight, but Francisca Vera continuing to press, pulling on the head, breaking the posture of Vero, making it impossible for her to counter with shots. She too is now leaking blood. Vero following an onslaught of knees. The audience is way behind her now.
Big knee up through the middle from Francisca Vera. As Vera is in zombie mode right now, just pushing forward. Both of these warriors have just shown so much heart and toughness. Oh, and the crowd has been treated to an absolute fan favorite.
Both of these athletes putting it all on the line. Vero starting out with great boxing and footwork, but Francisca Vera weathered the storm, continued to pursue, and in this third round, both fighters giving it everything that they had. Beautiful shots at the beginning from Vero to the body, but Francisca Vera going inside, using the elbows and the knees. Great tactics. We see another elbow over the top, connecting on the neck of Vero. Vero firing back. That was the round in a nutshell. Just elbow for elbow, punch for punch, knee for knee. Francisca Vera digging so deep. Both fighters, incredible performances.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls his contest in favor of Vera. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Vero. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision, Francisca Vera!
Wow, what a win for Francisca Vera. She said everyone is doubting me, but they don't know how strong I am. I believe in myself. Incredible respect shown by both athletes. What a performance, what a win, what a featured fight.
Francisca Vera, congratulations. You treated the fans to an all-out war and you got the result that you wanted. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
วันนี้นะครับเราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเราครับฟรานซิสกาเวรานะครับดูเหมือนเป็นชัยชนะที่ยากมากๆนะครับผมและทั้งของคนเนี่ยมีการต่อสู้ที่สูสีมากๆทำให้สนามของเราเนี่ยลุกเป็นไฟเลยอยากจะถามครับกับชัยชนะนี้เธอคิดอะไรอยู่ครับ
I really wanted to prove myself that I deserve to be here and I want to prove everyone that I deserve to be here and I deserve the contract because she is the third contract fighter I fight. Then Judge Chatri, boss, please. I want to be a contract fighter. This has been my dream my whole life. Then I think I deserve it.
ครับผมตัวของเธอนะครับเธอรู้สึกดีมากๆนะครับและเธอบอกว่าการที่มาที่นี่ครับเธออยากจะพิสูจน์ตัวเองว่าเธอนั้นก็คู่ควรกับการต่อสู้กับคนเก่งๆหลายคนนะครับและโดยเฉพาะในวันนี้เธอสามารถเอาชนะคนที่มีสัญญาได้ตัวของเธอเองนะครับก็ยังอยากได้สัญญาเช่นเดียวกันครับ
Well, I'm not sure about the contract, but I do know one thing for sure. With a performance like that, Mr. Chatri Sitchatong has awarded you a bonus of 350,000 baht.
สัญญาจะเป็นเรื่องในอนาคตแต่ตอนนี้ได้โบนัสจากคุณชาติ350,000 บาท
Judge Chatri, really thank you so much. 2 years ago, one championship changed my life with a bonus like this. And now my home is Thailand and I want to be here as much as I can and keep giving show for everyone here and all the time that I can. Thank you so much.
เธออยากจะขอบคุณคุณชาตรีนะครับที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้กับเธอเมื่อ2 ปีที่แล้วครับที่เธอได้โบนัสแบบนี้เช่นเดียวกันทำให้เธอสามารถเปลี่ยนชีวิตของเธอได้เธอสามารถที่จะใช้ชีวิตอยู่ในประเทศไทยและเพื่อที่จะทำตามความฝันของเธอต่อไปในการเป็นนักสู้ครับ
Amazing performance. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Francisca Vera. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to congratulate Vero on an absolutely amazing performance. Win or lose, that was an absolute war. And for a performance like that, Mr. Chatri Sitchatong has given you a bonus of 350,000 baht.
วันนี้นะครับเราอยู่กับเวโรนะครับเธอก็แสดงสปิริตนักสู้มากๆเหมือนกันนะครับผมเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้เธอก็ได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี350,000 บาท
Thank you, Master Chatri. This is my first fight, so I'm so excited, and then I'm really, be honest, I'm so tired. I want to be show performance good more than this, but I can't now, so I'm so sorry for this. So, congratulations, Vera. Congratulations. Thank you, Chatri. Thank you so much.
เธออยากจะบอกขอบคุณคุณชาตรีนะครับที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้กับเธอครั้งนี้เป็นครั้งแรกของเธอที่มาต่อยในรายการวันนะครับแต่ตอนนี้ตัวของเธอนั้นรู้สึกเหนื่อยมากๆวันนี้เธอพยายามอยากจะเอาชนะให้ได้เพื่อเอาใจแฟนๆครับแต่ไฟนี้ก็เป็นไฟที่ยากมากสำหรับเธอนะครับเธออยากจะขอบคุณแล้วก็อยากจะแสดงความยินดีกับคู่ชกของเธอครับฟรานซิสกาเวราด้วยครับ
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your two warriors, Francisca Vera and Vero.
Francisca Vera. Let's take another look at some of this incredible action in this round. Francisca Vera continuing to press, work her way into the clinch, utilize knees to the body, just under the chin.
This year, One Championship celebrated its centennial One Friday Fights event. It was also the night that forever changed Zhao Soyai's life. after his striking showdown against Dennis the Bosnian Menace Puric.
He's gonna need to step up the speed a little bit, try to match that pace. His head movement, don't stand right in front of Joai. He's got good in and out movement, but trading hands with this 16-year age difference between these two, the speed is gonna be in the favor of Joai. But the veteran experience, the street smarts, that's gonna be in the favor of Dennis Puric. He tries to push him back him up, to put hands on it. Referee quits that out, jumping in between momentarily. Nice counter right hand, landed by Puric. Puric happy to trade in the pocket here with Joai. Quickly breaking away though. Joai using a version of the Phet-Sukhumvit there, the ball of the foot roundhouse. He's just applying a lot of pressure. Need to be careful though. Puric is dangerous with a stiff hand. Trading shots. Beautiful touch right there by Dennis Puric. That's another right hand landed by Joai. Dennis Puric happy to engage in a phone booth with the floating knee. Joai trying to turn it on. Going to the body, Puric's head. Joai jumping all over him. Dennis has got to move. Joai drops him and the crowd erupts. Joai, high volume combinations with his hands. His hands, doing what Rodan could not do, by the way, finishing Dennis Puric. Joai continuing to adapt and improve version 2.0, version 3.0. Here, digging the body, following up with a flurry of shots over the top, landing clean, landing flush. Dennis Puric is going to take the lead. Joai turning up the pressure. The perfect moment here, using the ball of the foot to the body to finish things off. Joai adapting so well to the little gloves, that creative, that fluid striking style on full display here tonight on One Friday Fights 100. What a performance!
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 37 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of knockout,
Joai in impressive form this evening, picking up a big knockout over Dennis Puric. His 4th win in a row.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your winner, Joai. Oh, I know you're excited about this, my friend. That was a spectacular performance against an ultra-tough Dennis Puric. You just did what Rodtang couldn't do and finish the Bosnian Menace. How good does that sound?
วันนี้นะครับเจ้าเสือใหญ่นะครับสามารถเอาชนะคู่ต่อสู้ที่หินมากๆได้เลยแม้แต่ตัวของรถถังนะครับก็ไม่สามารถกดเขาน็อกได้รู้สึกยังไงบ้างครับในวันนี้
พูดไม่ออกเลยครับคือวันนี้ที่ผมมาชกก็ทุกคนที่ผมชกในวันลุมพินีครับก็ตั้งแต่ไฟล์แรกไม่เคยมีคนไหนที่แบบว่าง่ายเลยครับมีแต่คนที่เขาแบบมีชื่อเสียงมากกว่าผมแบบก่อนขึ้นต่อยยังไม่รู้จะเอาอะไรไปสู้กับเขาแล้วแต่ผมก็สามารถฝึกซ้อมสามารถขึ้นมาชกและ
ลบคำสบประมาทที่เขาพูดกับผมว่าผมโดนน็อกผมสู้ไม่ได้หรอกครับแบบใครๆก็บอกว่าผมอาจจะโดนน็อกก็ได้ครับแต่ว่าผมคิดเลยครับว่าวันนี้สไตล์การชกของพี่เขาก็คล้ายๆกับผมคิดว่าสเต็ปการออกหมัดการบวกการอะไรของผมคิดว่าผมไม่กลัวครับผมสามารถสู้ได้ในวันนี้ก็ดีใจและภูมิใจมากครับไม่คิดว่าจะต่อยพี่เขาน็อกเลยด้วยซ้ำครับ
I'm very happy and proud of myself. Since my first day of fight here in one Friday fight, I never got an easy opponent. All of my opponents are super tough, and he is one of them. And a lot of people has been saying that I'm gonna get knocked out today. A lot of critics been saying I'm gonna lose to him. I didn't realize that I can win in such a spectacular fashion.
Well, you definitely won in spectacular fashion. You silenced the critics. You got the knockout. You just picked up a 350,000 baht bonus from Chatri Sinyotong for your knockout win just now.
ลบคำสบประมาทของทุกคนไปนะครับชนะสวยงามคุณชาติบอลโบนัส350,000
ก็ขอขอบคุณบอสชาตรีนะครับที่มอบโอกาสดีๆให้กับผมครับก็ถ้าต่อยเมื่อก่อนผมก็ไม่รู้ว่าจะดังปีไหนครับก็ตั้งแต่มีวันเข้ามาผมก็มีชื่อเสียงมีคนรู้จักผมเยอะมากขึ้นต้องขอบคุณครับพี่เดียครับพี่เดียเกตเพชรครับป่าชุนขอบคุณลูกพี่ครับลองเชษขอบคุณทีมงานสอดเดียพันธ์ครับแล้วก็ขอบคุณคุณครูครับวันนี้คุณครูมาเชียร์ด้วยครับคุณครูนั่งอยู่ข้างล่างครับมหาลัยม.กรุงเทพธนบุรีครับเพราะตอนนี้อาจารย์เป็นสปอนเซอร์ในเรื่องการเรียนให้กับผมก็ให้ผมได้เรียนรู้ครับก็ต้องขอบคุณจริงๆครับก็วันนี้ต้องขอบคุณทุกๆคนนะครับที่ส่งกำลังใจให้กับผมก็คิดอยู่แล้วครับว่าวันนี้ถึงผมมาสู้พี่เขาไม่ได้ในวันนี้ผมคิดว่าผมอยากจะสู้กับพี่เขาให้มันที่สุดครับเพราะว่าพี่เขาเคยต่อยกับพี่รถถังมาแล้วก็ต่อยกับพี่รถถังได้อย่างดูเดือดแบบต่อยกันสนุกจริงๆผมยังไม่กล้าเอาตัวเองไปเทียบกับพี่เขาเลยด้วยซ้ำครับแต่วันนี้ผมก็สามารถพิสูจน์แล้วก็ฝึกซ้อมเพื่อมาสู้ในวันนี้ผมก็ทำได้ครับก็ขอขอบคุณทุกๆคนครับที่ติดตามและคอยส่งกำลังใจให้กับผมจะพัฒนาตัวเองต่อไปครับ
Thank you to Mr. Shati for giving me the bonus and giving me the opportunity to be fighting here in one championship. Before one championship, I didn't realize that I could become this successful. And first, I must thank my team and my gym who's been supporting me and giving me hard training for me to go against with a guy like Dennis Puric. He is a tough opponent. He's so tough that I think to myself that I don't have what it takes to actually go up against him. And I saw that fight with Rotang, that fight was so explosive, and I want to impress all the fans, and more importantly, my friends from Mall Kungtep, who's been here with me and supporting me and sponsoring me with my study as well. And now I did it. I proved to everyone that I got what it takes to be here.
Well, I know how much this opportunity means to you. I know the hard work you put in to get to this point. And I think you know what's coming next. You get to join your teammates, Alif and Petjija, on the world's largest stage of martial arts. You just punched your ticket to one championship and got a $100,000 contract from Chatri Sinyotong.
เรารู้นะครับว่าตัวเจ้าเสือใหญ่นั้นสู้หนักขนาดไหนฝึกหนักขนาดไหนและในวันนี้ครับก็ถึงเวลาของเราแล้วที่จะเข้าร่วมวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพกับมูลค่าสัญญา100,000 เหรียญหรือ3,300,000 บา
ทจริงเรื่องจริงใช่ไหมวันนี้คือเรื่องจริงใช่ไหมผมสู้กับมวยมา16 ปีใช่ผมแค่คิดว่าผมจะต่อยมวยไปเป็นไฟเพื่อเลี้ยงตัวผมเองและเลี้ยงครอบครัวของผมโอ้โทษครับผมไม่คิดเลยครับว่าผมจะมาถึงทุกวันนี้ผมไม่คิดว่าผมจะมาถึงขนาดนี้เลยด้วยซ้ำครับก็มันเกินความสามารถของผมมากครับผม แค่คิดว่าผมต่อยมวยเพื่อหาเงินเลี้ยงตัวเองแล้วก็เลี้ยงครอบครัวของผมขอขอบคุณจริงๆครับผมก็จะคว้าโอกาสนี้ไว้แล้วก็ผมจะทำหน้าที่ของผมให้ดีที่สุดครับก็ฝากติดตามและเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมนะครับผมจะสู้ให้ถึงที่สุดครับ
I can't believe that today is real. I've been fighting for 16 years. With all of my fight, I've just been fighting, focused on each fight to support myself and my family. I didn't expect that I would have this day, that my dream will come true. I always fought for my family, and today I get to join the world's largest martial arts organization, and I'm really proud of myself. Now that I got the contract, I want all of you to keep sending me support, and I will do my best in each and every fight from now on.
You are part of a roster filled with world championship strikers. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your newest one championship contracted athlete, Joai!
What a massive night for Joai, getting his 4th win in a row, his 6th bonus, and of course that life-changing contract. Let's take another look at the end of the fight. Joai finishing off Dennis Puric. So durable, so tough. But it was the creative striking, the timing, the speed, the fluidity of Joai.
When we come back, we relive a few of this year's most explosive first-round finishes. You're watching the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Welcome back to the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. One Friday Fights 103 marked the return of Kulabdam in the main event and reminded us why he's called the left meteorite as he took on the boogeyman, Cicek.
Once upon a time, not so long ago.
Kimse bana destek çıkmadı.
The boogeyman, Cicek.
He is now in the best shape of his life.
Ben sadece kendime inandım, risk aldım ve buraya geldim. Tüm kardeşlerime, onları, herkesi, hak edenleri buraya taşımak istiyorum. Bir abi olarak.
Kulabdam taking on Hands of Stone, John Lineker. Oh, down goes Kulabdam!
Wow, just like that, Kulabdam.
ที่เราพลาดโดนนับยกแรกนะครับหน้าลูกทั้ง2คนมันลอยมาเลยครับเพราะว่าเขามองผมเป็นตัวอย่างผมคิดว่ายังไงผมต้องเอาให้ได้เขาจะได้แบบมีกำลังใจในการอยากจะเป็นนักมวยครับก็รู้สึกดีใจครับที่เราเป็นต้นแบบให้กับน้องๆในค่ายครับพอผมมีกำลังในทุนทรัพย์ครับก็อยากสร้างค่ายเพื่อที่จะให้เด็กๆในละแวกหมู่บ้านผมอยากสร้างโอกาสให้กับเด็กๆเพื่อที่จะได้เข้ามาต่อยในเมืองกรุงครับ
Trying to find a home for that left hand, and he does! What a shot!
Çok güzel isimlerle dövüşmüş ama daha benimle dövüşmedi. Güçlü ama ağır, yavaş bir dövüşçü. Çok akıllı değil. Eğer bu gece kazanırsam, ki kazanacağım, bu benim kariyerimin dönüm noktası olacak.
Oh my goodness! That's it! Cicek with the comeback!
เฟิร์สซานเขาก็เป็นมวยที่หมัดหนักแล้วก็ออกหมัดได้ดีครับแต่เขาก็โดนหมัดไม่ได้เหมือนกันครับถ้าผมชนะแบบว่าไม่ครบยกผมมองว่าผมมีสิทธิ์ได้เซ็นสัญญาเข้าวันใหญ่
Both men swung for the fences from the opening bell.
Only the best of the best in the world are invited to one championship, the world's largest stage of martial arts, representing the pinnacle of fighting, main event action. The boogeyman, Cicek, taking on the left meteorite, Kulabdam.
Cicek loose and light on his feet. Gonna want to get his hands going early. Kulabdam, though, sticking to those low kicks would be a great strategy for him to shut down the footwork. Cicek, though, loose and light, gets in and out so well. Very hard to read. and then he pounces with vicious combinations.
Kulabdam being backed up on the ropes here. It's a dangerous position for him to be in against Cicek. Cicek making it a point here early in the first round, and he wants to be pushing the pace. Kulabdam, the thunderous left to the body of Cicek.
Kulabdam needing to be very careful of this position in the ring, not giving himself a lot of options for movement, stuck in the corner. Cicek loose and light with his punching, but I like the way that Kulabdam is targeting the inside of the lead leg. There, the rear leg, hard to defend, does a lot of damage.
He's going to need to chop those legs down, Kulabdam is. He's going to slow down the boxing combinations of Cicek. Cicek is so dangerous once he finds a rhythm. Just like you said, hammering that low kick, trying to chop the leg down of Cicek, and already you can see the redness on the inside. Oh, but big hands now landed from Cicek.
On the other side of that coin, Cicek needs to find an answer for these low kicks. Will there be a stop?
Big shot from Kulabdam as he knocks Cicek out cold. As he connects with the left meteorite, putting Cicek to sleep.
It was great tactics by Kulabdam, sticking the low kick, stiff low kicks, slowing Farzan Cicek down, getting his attention, making him not think about his offense and his footwork, but his legs. The quick jab into the stiff left hand, right down the pipe. Kulabdam has an uncanny ability to land that thing. It was his timing and his strategy. Farzan Cicek, such a good boxer, but caught off guard by these low kicks. And the stabbing left straight of Kulabdam. The timing, the power, unreal, and Farzan Cicek knowing it is just one small mistake. That is all that it takes. Both of these guys, incredible sportsmanship. Farzan Cicek, respectful, but Kulabdam, respectful in victory as well. So hard for both of these guys, so much sacrifice to prepare for this moment. Farzan Cicek, okay, a very stiff left hand from a very powerful Kulabdam.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 11 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout,
Kulabdam, his third win in a row, racking up another victory with that left hand. They mean it when they call him the left meteorite.
Wow, congratulations, Kulabdam. That was an amazing performance. That left hand came out of nowhere. Was that the way you expected this fight to go?
วันนี้ยินดีด้วยกับชัยชนะของกุหลาบดำในวันนี้นะครับผมเป็นการชนะน็อกที่สวยงามมากเป็นการใช้หมัดซ้ายอย่างแม่นยำอันนี้เป็นสิ่งที่คิดว่าจะเกิดขึ้นหรือเปล่าครับ
ก็วางแผนมาตั้งแต่ต้นแล้วครับว่าคือถ้ามีโอกาสยกแรกคือถ้าปิดเกมได้ก็จะปิดเลยครับ
It's our plan from the beginning. If we see the opportunity to knock him out since the very first round, we will.
That was your 8th victory here on One Friday Fights and your 3rd victory in a row. Talk to us about what this victory means to you.
ตัวของกุหลาบดำนะครับมีชัยชนะเก็บมาแล้วหลายครั้งนะครับ8 ครั้งและครั้งนี้เนี่ยเป็นชนะครั้งที่3ติดต่อกันชัยชนะในวันนี้มันมีความหมายยังไงบ้างครับ
ไฟนี้ ชัยชนะไฟล์นี้มันมีความหมายต่อตัวผมมากครับเพราะว่าตอนนี้ผมทำค่ายอยู่ที่บ้านให้เด็กๆบ้านนอกได้มาเรียนมวยไทยอะครับแล้วก็เด็กๆที่เข้ามาเรียนมวยไทยที่ค่ายผมอะคือเขามองผมเป็นตัวอย่างเป็นแบบอย่างคือวันนี้ผมแบกความหวังมาจากบ้านนอกแบบเต็มอกเลยครับ
This victory means a lot to me. I just created a camp for the kids in the provinces of Thailand for them to train Muay Thai, and they look up to me as a role model. So I come with a lot of hope, and to inspire them like this, it means a lot.
Last time you fought, you said that your son was the main motivation that pushed you through that hard time. This time around, what was your main motivation?
ครั้งที่แล้วนะครับตัวกุหลาบดำบอกว่าสิ่งที่เป็นแรงผลักดันมากที่สุดก็คือลูกของเราในครั้งนี้ครับแรงผลักดันของเราคืออะไรครับ
ก็ยังเป็นครอบครัวเหมือนเดิมครับเพราะว่าก่อนออกเดินทางมาจากบ้านลูกชายบอกว่าพ่อไฟล์นี้พ่อไปต่อยพ่อต้องเอาชัยชนะมาฝากหนูให้ได้นะ
Yes, my main motivation is still my family. Before I left and come to Bangkok, my son told me, Dad, you have to come here and bring victory back home.
You are such an amazing fighter, but you are also a community leader where you are from, inspiring many kids all around Thailand. And for that, Mr. Chatri Sityortong has awarded you a bonus of 350,000 baht.
ครับผมนอกจากตัวของพี่กุหลาบดำเนี่ยจะเป็นนักชกที่มีฝีมืออย่างมากแล้วยังสร้างแรงบันดาลใจให้กับเด็กรุ่นใหม่มากมายเลยและในวันนี้ครับการชนะน็อกของเราทำให้เราได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี 350,000 บาทครับ
ก็ขอบคุณบอสชาตรีครับที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้ให้กับผมครับขอบคุณบอสมากครับ
Thank you so much to Mr. Chatri Sityortong for giving me this bonus. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Kulabdam.
Before she eventually held gold, Stella Hemetsberger first showed signs of greatness when she challenged Vanessa Romanowski, who made her debut on a 10-fight win streak.
These fighters fighting for a potential $100,000 contract and an invitation to the biggest stage in the world, which can lead to millions of dollars in one, highest pinnacle on the planet. Romanowski making her debut. Is a very confident Hemetsberger.
Romanowski applying the pressure early, looking to cut off the ring, mixing in combinations, throwing the mid-kick. There we see the front kick from Hemetsberger, one of her favorite weapons. She glides into that front kick so effectively, covers ground, shuts her opponent down. But Romanowski really moving in, selecting at close range beautiful weapons like the elbows to slice her opponent up.
Romanowski pushing forward here. Penetrating the face of Hemetsberger with those piercing elbows. We've seen many times before from Hemetsberger. She's able to adapt her game plan to her opponent. Skillful. Kick. Starting to understand the timing now of Romanowski is Hemetsberger.
I like the plan here of Romanowski to get close, take away the range that Hemetsberger needs in order to utilize her footwork and her volume. Hemetsberger, though, like you said, adapting, pumping the jab, utilizing the front kick. Romanowski, though, on the inside, though, going to the elbows. Something else that I'd like to see. Nice combination there as she flows forward. Hemetsberger, though, looking to take the kick with the lead leg there high.
Romanowski connecting with the left hook there. Hemetsberger with the guard down. She's going to need to be careful of that because Romanowski is confident in that. Big leg kick. Right kick from Hemetsberger. Knocking her opponent out cold.
Romanowski there in a bad way. Looked like the kick landed on the body, but whipped her head. It'll be interesting to see that impact on the replay. Stella Hemetsberger, incredible power, poised and composed, balanced, utilizing her hands, setting up the shot, and then a crushing kick up the middle there. Stella Hemetsberger with just an impressive performance here, catching Romanowski clean on the body. Then Romanowski landing a nice right hand. big shot to the midsection on the ribcage. Romanowski just laid out Stella Hemetsberger here in her third fight on One Friday Fights. 2 wins before this. First time getting the finish. Romanowski eating some big shots, some big punches through the first round. But Stella Hemetsberger putting a stamp on it with that kick. Let's toss it off to Nara.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 44 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Stella Hemetsberger!
Stella Hemetsberger. A very dominant performance here in her third fight on One Friday Fights, picking up her third win. Impressive fashion.
Congratulations, Stella Hemetsberger. That was an amazing performance and an amazing finish. Talk us through that amazing knockout.
วันนี้เราอยู่กับคู่ชนะของเรานะครับสเตลล่าครับในครั้งนี้นะครับเธอสามารถชนะน็อกคู่ต่อสู้ได้อยากให้เธอเล่าถึงความรู้สึกของการชัยชนะในวันนี้หน่อยครับ
I think I still need to realize. I'm not realizing it yet. I'm incredibly happy. Like this was my first knockout away like this. So I hope she's okay. Anyways, but I'm super happy. She brought a good fight. Like I think we had a good fight until then. But then I could just get the shot in and like manage to get it. I'm incredibly happy.
ตัวของเธอนะครับเธอบอกว่าตอนนี้รู้สึกดีใจอย่างมากเลยครับนี่เป็นครั้งแรกที่เธอสามารถชนะน็อกได้ด้วยวิธีแบบนี้นะครับผมตัวของเธอนั้นอยากจะขอให้คู่ต่อสู้ของเธอนั้นโอเคแต่ว่าตัวของเธอนั้นเห็นโอกาสที่จะสามารถเข้าไปหาจังหวะน็อกแล้วก็ทำได้จริงๆและตอนนี้มีความสุขมากๆครับ
You're so well known for your kickboxing career, but this match you proved to everyone that you can switch to Muay Thai. Talk to us about that switching.
ตัวของสเตลล่านะครับมีขึ้นชื่ออย่างมากในเรื่องของคิกบ็อกซิ่งครับแต่วันนี้เธอได้พิสูจน์ให้ทุกคนเห็นครับว่าเธอสามารถมาต่อยในกติกามวยไทยได้จะให้เธอเล่าความรู้สึกตรงนี้หน่อยครับ
Well, I first started training Muay Thai but ended up fighting kickboxing, but Muay Thai has always been a passion and my trainer helped me to get ready the best way possible, work on everything needed for Muay Thai and like made me feel really confident to fight Muay Thai as well and it felt great.
ตัวของเธอนะครับในตอนแรกเนี่ยในเริ่มแรกเธอเริ่มฝึกมวยไทยมาก่อนแต่หลังจากนั้นเนี่ยไปต่อยในกติกาคิกบ็อกซิ่งครับเพราะฉะนั้นในการกลับมาต่อยมวยไทยในครั้งนี้เธอรู้สึกดีมากๆและอยากจะขอบคุณทีมงานของเธอที่คอยฝึกฝนเธออย่างหนักครับเธอรู้สึกดีมากครับ
Well, it was an amazing knockout and an amazing performance and for that Mr. Chatri Sitjatong has given you that bonus of 350,000 baht
แน่นอนครับเธอสามารถชนะน็อกได้อย่างสวยงามครับคุณชาติสิทธิ์เจ้าทองมอบโบนัสให้เธอ350,000ครับ
Thank you so much. I'm incredibly happy. I think I really need a moment to realize and take all of that in. But thank you very much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to fight here, show my skills, and thank you so much for the bonus.
เธออยากจะขอบคุณคุณชาตรีนะครับที่มอบโบนัสก้อนให้กับเธอครับเธอนั้นมีความสุขอย่างมากเลยครับเธออยากจะขอบคุณทุกๆคนเลยครับที่อยู่ข้างเธอมาตลอดและอยากจะบอกทุกคนครับที่คอยส่งกำลังใจสนับสนุนเธออยากจะขอบคุณจริงๆครับ
We're not done yet. That was your third victory in a row here on One Friday Fights. You have proven to everyone that you can hang with the best of the best. Your life is about to change. You have been invited to one championship. You have been given that life-changing contract of $100,000 from Mr. Chatri Sitjatong.
ยังไม่จบแค่นี้ครับนี่เป็นการชนะ3ครั้งติดของเธอแล้วนอกจากเธอจะได้โบนัสแล้วเธอยังเพิ่งคว้าสัญญาเข้าวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพครับด้วยมูลค่าสัญญา100,000 เหรียญหรือ3,600,000 บาท
Thank you to everyone who made that possible and thank you so much for championship. I can't wait to show what I can do and thank you so much. Thank you.
เธออยากจะขอบคุณจริงๆครับสำหรับโอกาสนี้ครับเธอเพิ่งได้รับสัญญาเข้าวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพครับเธอพร้อมนะครับที่จะพิสูจน์ให้ทุกคนเห็นเธออยากจะแสดงฝีมือของตัวเองให้ทุกคนได้เห็นครับ
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Stella Hemetsberger.
Stella Hemetsberger making the crossover to the Muay Thai Elbrus seamlessly getting her third win on One Friday Fights, getting her first bonus, and also, most importantly, scoring that life-changing contract. Let's take another look at her artwork here on display. That right kick after the left hook. Just thunderous on the ribcage of her opponent, Vanessa Romanowski. Pain compliance. Marcella Hemetsberger weathered the storm, fell back on her kickboxing roots, and let her weapons fly.
Back in May, two striking powerhouses with incredible win streaks clashed as Elbrus the Samurai Osmanov looked to spoil the arrival of Japanese sensation Yuki Yoza.
Back kicks, didn't quite find the mark on the second one, but landed the first one. Osmanov not really showing any worse for wear here as we get started, as these guys really trying to make a statement here. Yoza trying to work his way up that bantamweight ladder, but Osmanov trying to take out a contract fighter, a huge opportunity as the world has all eyes on this bout right now.
Osmanov has great footwork, really making Yoza chase him around the ring, keeping him busy setting up opportunities to use the spinning attacks and counter punches. He just got to find the right moment. Thunderous low kicks. So brutal. Yoza going upstairs now, starting to find his beat on the body of Osmanov as well.
You can see Osmanov getting taken out, playing more defensive rather than trying to be offensive here, as he's really getting hit with some big shots. And you can see actually the grimace on the face of Osmanov. Very true to the words said by Yoza earlier this week, Brian.
This is it. It's an avalanche of calf kicks, the ball of the foot to the inside of the back leg, that Mikazuki getting the ball of the foot or toe roundhouse, just slowly breaking him down piece by piece. It is pure pain compliance. And then when Osmanov isn't moving as well, when he's focused on all that pain, it creates opportunities for those big punches upstairs. Osmanov still light on his feet, still looking to catch Yoza overcommitted, still moving really well. He told us that he felt like he was really durable and that he could take it, but definitely grimacing. Big shot coming from Yoza.
Just the legs keep coming, no break. Giving to Elbrus, Osmanov on the back foot, trying to put together a combination, but right at the end of it, boom, chopping the legs.
It's such a unique kick international. It's so effective. Beautiful combination by Osmanov there, ripping the body and the knee. Yoza is just sticking to it, chopping away, hacking away with his kicks. I'd like to see Osmanov stay behind that jab a little bit more, get ready to knee block, maybe try to protect those calves. He's got to keep circling out. He's trying to protect his 12 fight years kick off his feet.
Beautiful. Just destruction of the lower body coming from Yoza. This round has all been the lower body. Everything below the waist, just beating up the legs of Elbrus Osmanov, trying to take the O from the Dagestani striker.
It's such a unique style, just made in Japan. Yoza so effective, continuing to use the low kick attacks, keeping the high guard, working in Osmanov with great combinations, but Yoza blocking the shots and then always firing back, just chipping away with these low kicks. Osmanov just very uncomfortable here.
So frustrating and painful all at the same time.
Yeah, incredible work by Yuki Yoza. Just a weed whacker down there with those kicks, chopping away the timing, the destruction, the pain. Doing what he does so well. It's his bread and butter. Everyone knew that coming in. Getting a sneaky little kick right there inside the midsection. Chopping the legs, getting the timing of Osmanov dialed in. Every time Osmanov looks to counter back, Yuki Yoza just chopping him down like a tree. Get ready for some fireworks in this third round.
Oh, this is the world's largest martial arts organization, and winning convincingly gets you the best opportunity to make your way to the big show. Yoza's on the show already, but Elbrus Osmanov trying to work his way up that ladder by taking out the highly Elbrus Osmanov, you can see him this. You can see him react every single time. But what's that doing to Yoza's confidence level as he's trying to run through Osmanov?
Going into this fight, Yoza will have trusted his game plan. It's been so effective, and this will just make his confidence rise and rise. We see him keep pressing, but he would have known this. He would have visualized this outcome from the very beginning.
Good hand combinations by Osmanov as he looks for the question mark kick. Comes up empty, trying to turn around here in this third round.
He's definitely going to need to have a lot more urgency in this final round. He's going to need to pull something out, be a little bit more aggressive, walk through, fire through those hacking calf kicks of Yoza. He's still adding them up there.
I like the adjustment to Osmanov for the boxing. Rip into the body, put hand combinations through the guard. Yoza, beautiful adjustment coming from Osmanov here in this third round. You just unrelenting, continuing to stop and walk down Elbrus Osmanov. Elbrus Osmanov is okay to walk into the wood chipper.
Yeah, it's a great transition, a great action in the ring to switch to the boxing, to move in and out, to pump with the jab. Seems to be throwing Yuki Yoza a little bit of a curveball, making him uncomfortable. Yoza just needing to not get drawn into a boxing match, but stick to those low kicks and that timing. A beautiful knee there from Osmanov off a hand combination.
Another big jumping knee, but Yoza snips it out ahead of time. He's got the timing down. As they lock up here, they start to fight inside the phone booth as we wind down to the final minute of this third round.
Yoza continues to work those low kicks, but the pressure coming from Osmanov here as he adjusts to a boxing range, really trying to get inside the kicks of Yuki Yoza and try to make this thing dirty and ugly. Yoza, though, fighting off, doing a good job of scoring some points there in that exchange.
Yeah, great back and forth from both of the fighters there. Osmanov's hands upsetting the rhythm of Yuki Yoza, but here he is again, chopping some, just mangling that lead leg of Osmanov.
Osmanov trying to tie him up, get a little reset there, walking forward, trying to find some big boxing combinations in the final seconds here. These two start to go toe-to-toe, big spinning attack from Osmanov.
Great interrupting shots. From Yuki Yoza. Great interrupting shots with those kicks. Just a great way to shut down the offense coming from Osmanov. As Osmanov goes right up the middle with a big push kick. And as advertised, Yuki Yoza and Elbrus Osmanov deliver here in Romania.
A top-level technical battle between these two elite competitors. Yuki Yoza displaying, showcasing his incredible kicking skill set.
What an absolute masterclass. Yuki Yoza coming out in his debut, staying true to his word, putting on a heck of a performance against the ultra-dangerous Osmanov. You see big deeps there to the face, unpredictable throughout the fight, hacking away at the calf all through 3 rounds. Big deeps to the face of Osmanov. Osmanov landing some big, heavy boxing there at the end of that third round on his feet, utilizing his movement. Super technical, super exciting fight between these two striking masters.
This match was presented to you by Monster Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Yuki Yoza!
Yuki Yoza gets it done against the undefeated on One Friday Fights, Elbrus Osmanov, giving him his first L and picking up a very impressive win here in his debut, showcasing that Kyokushin karate background, that kickboxing background, some slick punching, but some insane kicking technique.
Yuki Yoza, come on, over here. Come on, have a word with me, young man. That was an incredible back and forth battle. Wants to have a word with Takeru. Takeru's giving you some interview advice. My man, that was an explosive battle back and forth. Was your debut everything you expected here on One Friday Fights?
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับยูกิโยซานะครับเป็นการแสดงชั้นเชิงที่สวยงามมากๆเป็นการแลกจังหวะกันระหว่างตัวเขาเองกับเอลบรูซนะครับอยากจะถามครับหลังจากที่ได้เปิดตัวอย่างสวยงามในวันนี้รู้สึกยังไงบ้างครับขอบคุณครับ
My name is Yuki Yoza 夢見てたワンの舞台で勝てて本当に嬉しいですお願いします
Thank you very much. And today I've won in my ring, the stage of my dream, one championship. I'm very happy.
ครับผมก่อนหนึ่งครับเขาอยากจะสวัสดีทุกคนครับเขาชื่อยูกิโยซาครับในวันนี้การเปิดตัวเขาอย่างสวยงามเขารู้สึกดีใจเป็นอย่างมากครับ
I've got a question about your game plan and chopping the legs and all this, but you took off your gloves. Were you not wearing hand wraps?
ครับผมก็อยากจะถามนะครับว่าวันนี้เนี่ยวางแผนมาไงบ้างดูเหมือนว่ามีการเตะเยอะมากแต่ว่าหลังจากถอดนวมออกไปแล้วเนี่ยดูเหมือนไม่ได้ใส่ตัว protection hand wrap นะครับ
So I'm crazy なんだ戦うのが幸せでちょっとぶっ飛んでるんでバンテージはいらないですはい
Because I love fighting, and right now I'm quite crazy at the moment, and I don't need that hand wrap.
เขาบอกว่าเขาชอบการต่อสู้มากๆครับผมและเขาก็รู้สึกตื่นตันมากๆและตอนนี้ครับเขาไม่ได้ใส่ผ้าพันมือครับ
Well, I'm sure the media is going to have a lot of questions for you backstage, but you are an exciting addition to the world's largest martial arts organization, One Championship, and I can't wait to see you fight again. And I'm sure Lumpini Stadium is going to make some noise because they are very excited about the debut of Yuki Yoza!
What an absolute masterclass from the Japanese superstar Yuki Yoza, making his debut here at One Friday Fights, and it was all calf kicks, all 3 rounds. The timing of his kicks, the push kicks to the face, heavy-handed inside the pocket.
In the main event of One Friday Fights 113, Thai compatriots Don King and Yodlac delivered one of the most exciting flyweight showdowns in recent memory.
83% win rate for Don King, showing that he can fight with the best of the best in this division. You have been awarded a bonus of 350,000 baht.
คนที่สำคัญที่สุดก็พ่อแม่และก็ครอบครัวครับเงินโบนัสที่ผมได้มาส่วนหนึ่งผมฝันไว้ตั้งแต่เด็กว่าผมจะสร้างบ้านให้กับครอบครัวแล้วก็สร้างอนาคตให้กับตัวเองครับ
Big shot from Don King.
ไฟนี้ผมเดี๋ยวเจอกับพี่ยอดเหล็กเพชรครับพี่เขาก็เป็นยอดมวยครับก็ผมก็มุ่งมั่นตั้งใจครับที่จะเอาชัยชนะเพราะว่าผมก็อยากเก็บชัยชนะไฟที่5ให้ได้เหมือนกันครับ
Yodlac, the destroyer. This young man has all the skills to be one of the very best fighters in the world.
การที่ได้มาต่อยในวันที่1ไฟนี่คือได้ประสบการณ์เยอะเลยครับ
Doesn't agree with it, but Yodlac goes right after it. Front headlock.
ตอนนี้อยากโชว์ฟอร์มที่สวยเพื่อวัดสัญญาวันครับตอนนี้มีการเตรียมตัวก็เดินหน้าเหมือนเดิมครับเดินทั้ง3 ยกแน่นอนครับแต่ให้ต่อยสนุกการที่ฉายาของพี่ยอดเพชรเพราะว่าจอมทำลายล้างเขาก็ไม่ได้มีผลต่อสภาพจิตใจของผมครับความเร็วผมน่าจะมีมากกว่าพี่เขาสักนิดนะครับเพราะผมจะเอาความเร็วตรงนี้จะเก็บชัยชนะลงให้ได้ครับถ้าผมชนะพี่ยอดเพชรได้ผมก็หวังว่าผมจะได้ผลงานวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพเลยผมเดินเตะขาต่อยหมัดเดิมๆทีนี้ผมคิดว่าถ้ามีโอกาสผมจะปิดเกมให้ได้ครับไม่รู้ว่ายุคไหนแต่ถ้ามีโอกาสผมจะปิดเกมให้ได้เลย
Yodlac Pet's offense exploded from the opening salvo.
As a warrior fighting for a potential life-changing $100,000 contract. Invitation to the biggest stage in the world, which can lead to millions of dollars in one, the highest pinnacle. Thunderous inside the kick from Yodlac Pet. He gets a return fire from Don King.
See the open stance here. Yodlac Pet The southpaw Dong King fighting orthodox. Already going to work with those signature low kicks. That's going to be a key factor here in this fight as it progresses.
No secret to the game plan of Yodlac Phet. Told us he wanted to chop the leg on Dong King, which will eventually open up the head for the knockout. But Dong King now firing back as he gets a piece of Yodlac Phet as well.
And when Yodlac Phet gets inside the box there, and he starts to piece together the low kicks in the hands, he's got some serious torque. Does a great job going down to the body with the straight left, upstairs with the uppercuts, chopping away with the low kicks. It's a masterpiece to watch.
But that's the thing about Dong King, though, is that once he feels that he's under pressure, he will release with game ending combinations. Very much a reaction as well, but this is some lethal body shots there from Yodlac Phet as he goes to work on the midsection of Dong King.
Dong King looking strong in there. In the face of Yodlac Phet as well, doing a great job poking his jab out there, making sure that he maintains some space and keeps the freedom to set up his own strikes.
Those are big shots landed from Yodlac Phet. And that's the thing about his style. It's so strong going with the leg kicks there. Dong King fires back. Thunderous kick. Oh, as the things start to pick up there in the first round. As he connects the flawless combination. Gets the knockout. An absolute firefight that started out. Really squared up on each other, done. One of them was going out. It just so happens that Yodlac Phet stood his ground and did that game-ending shot.
Yeah, he has a brick in that right hand. So much power in that hook. It literally just takes one, especially in the small gloves. Fair play to Dong King. Did really well starting out there, trying to keep Yodlac Phet off of him. But Yodlac Phet is just relentless. He continues to move forward. He's very durable, so he'll take some to give some so that he can close the distance and ultimately put you away. Let's send it over to Nara for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 21 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Yodlac Phet!
The Destroyer, staying true to his nickname, getting it done in one. Let's send it up to Achilles inside the ring.
Congratulations, Yodlac Phet. You did exactly what you said you were going to do. You said you were going to chop the legs down of Dong King, and then you were going to finish him up top. How good does it feel right now?
ยินดีด้วยกับชัยชนะของเราในวันนี้นะครับยอดเหล็กเพชรในตอนสัมภาษณ์กับวันพุธยอดเหล็กเพชรบอกกับเราเองว่าเราเนี่ยจะเข้าไปทำการเตะขาให้เยอะและจะหาวิธีการน็อกเอาท์ด้วยหมัดซึ่งเราทำได้จริงๆตอนนี้รู้สึกเป็นยังไงบ้างครับ
ตอนนี้รู้สึกดีใจมากครับก็อย่างที่ผมสัมภาษณ์ผมก็น้องเขามีอาวุธแรงผมก็ต้องเข้าใกล้ๆครับก็หาจังหวะเตะขาต่อยหมัดครับ
Yes, I feel great. And as I said in the interview before, I know my opponent's weapon really well. I studied him. So I need to get close and find that shot.
You've become such a fan favorite here on One Friday Fights. That was your 7th win here also on One Friday Fights. Tell us what's next for Yodlac Phet.
ครับผมตัวของยอดเหล็กเพชรเองนะครับผมก็ดูเหมือนว่าจะมีแฟนคลับเยอะขึ้นทุกๆวันนะครับผมและในวันนี้เราก็ชนะเป็นครั้งที่ 7 แล้วในรายการของเรานะครับผมอยากจะถามว่ามีอะไรอยากจะบอกถึงแฟนๆหรือว่าในอนาคตอยากจะทำอะไรต่อไปครับ
ก็ขอบคุณแฟนมวยทั่วสนามเลยครับที่มาเชียร์วันนี้ครับก็ผมอยากทำให้ประทับใจแฟนมวยทุกไฟท์ครับไม่ว่าแพ้ชนะผมก็อยากปล่อยให้คนดูสะใจอย่างเงี้ยผมจะทำหน้าที่ทุกไฟท์ครับผมต่อไปก็จะอยากจะเดินทำฟอร์มคว้าสัญญาวันให้ได้ครับผม
First of all, I want to say thank you to all of the fans who've been supporting me. I trained very hard and I put my heart into every fight to be here and make the fight very explosive. It doesn't matter if I win or lose, I just want to entertain you guys. And what do I want next is that contract to one championship.
I don't know about that contract, but what I do know is that with a performance like this, Mr. Chatri Sitchotong has given you that bonus of 350,000 baht.
สัญญาเป็นเรื่องของอนาคตนะครับแต่ในวันนี้คุณชาตรีมอบโบนัสให้เรา 350,000 บาทครับ
ขอบคุณบอสชาตรีครับผมที่มอบโบนัสให้ผมครับผมก็จะทำหน้าที่ที่สุดแล้วก็ขอบคุณเสี่ยสมหมายสกุลเมตตากลุ่มพลังใหม่ทุกคนครับที่ให้การสนับสนุนผมครับแล้วก็แดเนียลค่ายซิวซินมวยไทยครับผมที่ให้สถานที่ฟิตซ้อมผมครับ
Thank you so much to Mr. Shati for giving me this bonus. I must say big thanks to Sia Somai from Kum Palang Mai for giving me the opportunity and sending me the support and all of my coaches who've been very kind to me and trained me really hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Yodlac.
Coming up, the most unforgettable performances from the special edition of One Friday Fights 114. You're watching the best of One Friday Fights 2025. Welcome back to the best of One Friday Fights 2025. Undefeated Uzbek phenom Aslamjan Oricov looked to put on a masterful performance when he squared off against Thai knockout specialist Phet-Sukhumvit.
This just beast of a man in Phet-Sukhumvit who has just equal sword Oricov shot like a black hole and continue to push forward. You gotta show dominance. You gotta show menacing instincts unlike any other athlete. You wanna punch into the big show. This is how you do it. You engage in this type of fight. Just prove to Chatri Sitchotong that you deserve to put your name among the greats of one championship. This is the opportunity to do it. As Osmanov outbalances Phet-Sukhumvit, but Phet-Sukhumvit continues to get right back.
The strikes on Oricov are going through right now, but Phet-Sukhumvit is walking right through them and just landing strikes of his own. Finally, he gets the shot he was looking for, the straight right, and he just throws his opponent.
Phet-Sukhumvit pops right back up like the Undertaker, ready to keep going. Can Osmanov Oricov finish the show? Can he close the night for Phet-Sukhumvit? Big punches. Phet-Sukhumvit not backing down, not on the back, but continues to fight with that forward style.
This is madness. Phet-Sukhumvit looking like he didn't even get hit. Like you said, they put right back up, and he's right back to the action.
Big shots landed by Oricov, lighting up Phet-Sukhumvit. Catches the kid. Oricov wants to see his name in lights. Wants to be amongst the roster of the world's greatest strikers. Now he's got to end it. Now he has to dig deep. Now is the time for Osmanov Oricov to reach rarefied air.
Phet-Sukhumvit just willing to get on his shield if possible. Oh, that's just Oricov now, he's just a man possessed right now. He wants that life-changing contract. He knows what he needs to do to get that. But standing in his way is one of the most difficult people to do that to in Phet-Sukhumvit.
He's really shut down the activity coming from Phet-Sukhumvit. He's not as aggressive now. He's trying to find an answer rather than getting sucked in there. Every time Oricov counters back, gets off a 4-5-piece combination. He's fighting out of orthodox right now. Then he might be fighting out of southpaw. It's so tricky, and he's got the volume.
Phet-Sukhumvit looking to find a shot, trying to find a hole. Osmanov Oricov just eating everything that's coming Victory.
Oh, beautiful kick to the midsection there. Dropping Phet-Sukhumvit to the floor. It was an absolute onslaught of strikes, the punching, the elbows, fighting out a southpaw, back into orthodox, letting Phet-Sukhumvit bring the fight to him and then making him pay for it in a devastating way. Big finish here. Let's send it up to Dom inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 33 seconds in the third and final round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Aslam John Oricov.
Still undefeated, Aslam John Oricov takes his winning streak to 8 in a row here on One Friday Fights. Let's take it over to Mitch for that post-fight interview. Aslam John Oricov, what a performance, young man. It's gotta feel good to do that to that type of opponent here tonight on this stage.
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับอัสลามจอห์นโอจิคอฟนะครับวันนี้เขาน่าจะรู้สึกดีมากๆที่เอาชนะคู่ต่อสู้ที่หินได้ขนาดนี้นะครับ
First of all, guys, I just want to say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. I'm so happy, guys. As I told you before the fight, I trained so hard. I put my soul in this training camp because, first of all, in the beginning, I should fight with Pampayak, and he got an injury. We are professional. Things gonna happen. I didn't say anything. I told anyone, and you guys give me an opponent. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chatri, for opportunity. Thank you, and championship guys, to opportunity to fight in this card. It was really good. I appreciate it.
ครับผมอย่างแรกเลยครับผมเขาอยากจะขอขอบคุณพระเจ้าครับเขาบอกกับเราในการสัมภาษณ์นะครับผมว่าเขานั้นพูดเอาจิตวิญญาณของเขาลงไปในการฝึกซ้อมทุกอย่างนะครับผมก่อนหน้านี้ตัวของเขานั้นจะได้เจอกับพันพยัคฆ์แต่ตัวของพันพยัคฆ์นั้นเกิดอาการบาดเจ็บแต่ตัวของเขาครับเขาบอกเขาพร้อมไม่ว่าจะเจอใครก็ตามแต่บนเวทีแห่งนี้เขาอยากจะขอขอบคุณชาตรีสำหรับโอกาสนี้และขอขอบคุณทีมงานวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพทุกคนครับ
Well, Aslam, you told Chatri Sityodtong thank you for this opportunity, but now you can thank him for 350,000 baht for that performance here tonight, my friend.
Again, one championship team, every single person who works here. Guys, thank you so much. And Mr. Chatri, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everything, for every single opportunity for me. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
ครับผมและนอกจากนี้นะครับวันนี้เขายังได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี 350,000 บาทครับวันนี้นะครับผมเขาอยากจะขอขอบคุณสำหรับโอกาสตรงนี้ครับขอขอบคุณคุณชาตรีจริงๆครับผมตัวเขาเองนั้นเขาพร้อมครับผมที่จะเจอกับใครก็ได้และเขาพร้อมจริงๆที่จะมาต่อยในรายการของเราตลอดเวลาครับ
Aslam John, it's been an incredible ride. You're 22-0 now. You haven't lost in like a decade. It has been such a body of work for you to get to this point. You knew this was inevitable, but you just punched not only Phet-Sukhumvit to get your knockout victory, but you just punched your ticket to the world's largest martial arts organization. Aslam John Oricov, you are now a one-contracted athlete. You just got a $100,000 contract from Chatri Sityodtong.
และในวันนี้ครับนอกจากที่เขาจะชนะ 22 ครั้งไม่เคยแพ้ใครเขายังได้สัญญาเข้าสู่วันแชมเปี้ยนชิพองค์การศิลปะการต่อสู้ที่ยิ่งใหญ่ที่สุดในโลกด้วยมูลค่าสัญญา 100,000 เหรียญหรือ3,300,000 บาท
Come here. Come on back to center ring, my friend. Tell me how you feeling right now.
Really? I can't believe, guys. Finally, 8 fights, 8 and 0 in one championship. I'm so thankful. Mr. Chatri, thank you so much. One championship team, every single of you guys, every single person. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. Fighters are so happy, guys. Fighters are so happy. And without you guys, to be honest, I wouldn't be here. Guys, thank you so much. I love every single of you. Every single of you guys. You guys doing a lot of things for us, for our team. We are one. One message.
Bangkok, Thailand! Make some noise for the newest one championship fighter! Osmani Oricov!
The stacked card also saw the grueling Muay Thai showdown between the man who yields to no one, Seksan, versus Elbow Zombie, Wongthais.
Here in the second round, nice elbow land by Wongthais. We get set, these are two contracted fighters for one championship. Bottom of the line, they're showcasing world-class Muay Thai at a very dangerous range. It's a sweep of the leg, kicking out the support. But Seksan able to counter the pressure of Wongthais.
Wongthais just staying so focused right now, showing his toughness, taking big elbows from Seksan. Seksan's starting to turn it out now in this second round. Wongthais had the momentum, but he needs to be careful. One shot from Seksan can change the momentum of this fight.
Wongthais is so good. Landing those short elbows, creating an opportunity from an angle that you wouldn't expect. It just pops out and just launches that up elbow with almost no space, but they're so deadly.
Good defense, Wongthais. Some elbow defense. Seksan able to slip through some boxing. Lands. Seksan starting to pull it on here as Wongthais muscles into the canvas.
Seksan getting ragdolled in there, in the clinch. Still got that fire, still trying to land shots to get the respect from Wongthais, but Wongthais seems to be like a man possessed right now. Oh, as they trade back and forth, just when it looks like Wongthais starts to get an advantage. Oh, there's that inside leg kick again. So good is Wongthais with that timing done.
The fans loving it. These two pick it up exactly where they left off. Amazing. At the center ring of Lumpini Stadium, training.
Seksan utilizing the boxing, finding some success as he walks forward, throwing big shots, hands up. Beautiful feet leg attack from Wongthais. I misspoke. Wongthais not contracted. Seksan is a huge win over Seksan to not only redeem himself after 4 losses, but it would look very good when he has the chance to see that target. Wongthais can stop Seksan here tonight.
Inside leg kick is just money for Wongthais. As Seksan is looking like he's struggling, but he is still throwing strikes. I don't know how effective they are on Wongthais. But Wongthais is still sticking to his game plan.
Every time that these two meet, I don't know how anyone continues to stand. It's madness and beauty at the same time.
Second round comes to an end. Wang trying to open up the lungs of Wongthais as Seksan takes the stool.
Seksan landing some huge elbows, but Wongthais hacking away himself back and forth, trading huge shots. It's a wonder these two haven't opened each other up insanely yet. It's about to be a lot more action here in this third and final round.
Tough rounds to score, just razor close rounds, lots of back and forth action. toughness.
Oh, yielding to no one indeed. These two putting on another display of masterful carnage inside the ring. These two were almost built to fight each other, but wasn't enough this time. Did Wongthais finally do enough to find himself on the winning side of the scorecards? Or was it Seksan yet again?
Well, let's find out from the man with the answers. Let's go to Dom Lau for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision.
Wongthais finally gets a win over Seksan in a brilliant performance of Muay Thai excellence.
When we return, we look back at some of this year's most shocking and bonus-winning finishes. You're watching the Best of 1 Friday Fights 2025. Welcome back to the Best of 1 Friday Fights 2025. This year, martial arts fans from around the world enjoyed spectacular finishes every week with 1 Friday Fights. A prime example is the stunning conclusion to the fight between Russian slugger Alexei Belico and multi-time stadium champion Ging Sanglak.
Instructions set to get us started. That $100,000 contract, some incredible motivation, but you got to show that you belong amongst the roster of the world's greatest strikers. Alexei Belico has competed on the big show. Ging Sanglak hoping to make his way there.
Sanglak on point, the left hand, but that left kick, he feinted it ever so slightly and took it upstairs, catching Belico flush. What a way to start this round.
Chin tested. He sees what it's
expected of Ging Sanglak in his second fight. He had that beautiful head kick KO in the second round against Jofa. But here, even more impressive, the first strike of the match, knocking Belico down, missing the next high kick, but following up with that spinning back fist.
Came out right away, tested the chin. He wasn't kidding. Found the recipe, threw it again, continued straight into the spinning back flip, back fist, and just a complete factory reset. Good night. Finishing him early. Wow.
Doug, I almost did a backflip over the gate right there. What a shot. He gets a hot mic after that one.
This match was presented to you by Monster Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, after 53 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Ging Sanglak!
Ging Sanglak with the unbelievable performance here in the co-main event. What makes it even more impressive is how tough, how skilled Alexei Belico is. But Ging Sanglak finding that left kick right off the bat and then following up beautifully.
Ging Sanglak
What a tremendous knockout you just scored. You said you were coming into this one reinvigorated and renewed, and that's exactly what you showed. How good does it feel to get back into the winner's circle like that?
วันนี้นะครับกิ่งซางเล็กชนะน็อกแบบสวยงามมากๆเลยนะครับในการสัมภาษณ์การตัวกิ่งซางเล็กบอกว่าการกลับมาในครั้งนี้ของเราเนี่ยเหมือนกับจุดไฟใหม่เราเป็นคนใหม่รู้สึกยังไงครับหลังจากการชนะน็อกเอาท์อย่างสวยงามในวันนี้ครับ
ขอบคุณครับสวัสดีทุกคนครับการกลับมาไฟนี้ของผมนะครับผมฟิตซ้อมที่พีเคทำร่างกายให้เต็มที่แล้วมาไฟนี้ผมคิดว่าไฟนี้ผมแพ้ไม่ได้จริงๆครับคือไฟนี้ต้องชนะแล้วผมก็ทำได้ครับ
First of all, I would like to say hi to everyone. And this fight, I've been training at PK. I've been training really hard. And I think to myself, I cannot lose this fight.
Well, let's talk about how you won this fight because it was spectacular. You threw the left high kick, you connected on the first one, but then you followed up with the second one, missed it, came around with the spinning back fist. Was that something planned? Was that premeditated? Or was that just in spontaneous combustion?
ถามถึงเรื่องของจังหวะที่น็อกเอาท์ได้หน่อยครับผมในตอนแรกเราเห็นแล้วว่าเราเตะซ้ายขึ้นก้านคอแล้วมันโดนแต่ครั้งที่2เนี่ยเราเตะขึ้นก้านคอไม่โดนแต่ว่าเราสามารถหันหลังใช้หมัดของเราไปได้อันนี้ครับจังหวะนี้มันเป็นสิ่งที่เราคิดมาหรือมันเป็นสิ่งที่มันเพิ่งเกิดขึ้นเลยครับ
ลูกนี้นะครับเป็นลูกซ้อมมาโดยตรงครับคือเตะพลาดไปแล้วหมัดกลับหลังแล้วก็จำพี่วันฉลองมาด้วยครับลูกนี้ครับหมัดกลับหลังครับ
This is something that I trained for. If I miss that high kick, I have to follow with spinning back, and I must thank Wan Shalom for this.
Yeah, well, you definitely came out renewed. You got a new gym, PK Sanchai Muay Thai gym. What did they have to do with you coming out here and performing a game plan like that?
แน่นอนครับผมเราก็ต้องพูดถึงในเรื่องของค่าย PK หน่อยครับเพราะว่าดูเหมือนว่าเราเนี่ยเป็นคนใหม่เลยอยากจะถามนิดนึงครับผมว่าเราได้เตรียมการแผนการฝึกซ้อมกับ PK ไว้ยังไงบ้างครับ
การฝึกซ้อมครั้งนี้ก็คือซ้อมหนักขึ้นแล้วก็ใช้ทักษะการต่อยหมัดขอบคุณอาจารย์ปุ๋ยขอบคุณฟิลิปเป้ขอบคุณอาจารย์เทนแล้วก็หลายๆคนที่เทรนให้ผมครับลูกหมัดลูกหลบหลีกหมัดนี้ครับป้องกันหมัดได้ครับแล้วก็ทำได้วันนี้ครับ
The training that I did in PK Sanchai focusing heavily on the hand and I have a lot of coaches that I have much thanks to who giving me this new opportunity for me to use my hand, utilize my hand and how to block and how to evade shot.
Well, it was definitely a spectacular knockout. I'm having trouble getting my words out, but I'm not going to have any trouble with this one. You just won 350,000 baht from Chachri Sinyotong for that spectacular knockout. Let him have it, Frank.
วันนี้นะครับชนะสวยงามมากๆเลยนะครับผมคุณชาติมอบโบนัสให้ 350,000 บาท
ขอบคุณบอสชาติมากครับที่ให้โอกาสผมมาต่อยวันแล้วก็วันนี้ผมชนะขอบคุณที่ให้โบนัสผมครับก่อนอื่นต้องขอบคุณลูกพี่เซแขก PK แม่แอนแล้วก็นายวิวัฒน์คำชำนาญครับพลตำรวจเอกวิวัฒน์คำชำนาญแล้วก็อาจารย์เคนแล้วก็พี่น้องในค่ายพี่หลองด้วยนะครับที่คอยให้กำลังใจผมทุกวันที่ทำให้ผมกระตุ้นผมให้ผมชนะได้วันนี้ครับขอบคุณทุกคนครับขอบคุณทุกคนที่มาเชียร์ครับ
Big thanks to Mr. Chade for giving me this bonus and this opportunity for me to be here. There's a lot of people who's been supporting me, a lot of my coaches who's giving me the support for me to be here. I would like to thank to all of them.
Well, go celebrate your victory with all of them because that was spectacular. Bangkok, Thailand, time to get loud for your winner, Ging Sang Lek!
Ging Sang Lek back in the winner's circle. He had a skid. He was under a lot of pressure. He knew how important this victory, this moment was, and he came absolutely prepared. The first strike of the fight, that left high kick, he missed the next, but followed up beautifully with the spinning back fist, connecting more with the forearm here against the very tough, very worthy opponent, Belico.
In the main event of One Friday Fights 115, Surinyan Lek and Rambong clashed for the fourth time in their careers and delivered the most epic knockout in their saga.
Surinyan Lek. He has won more bonuses than any other fighter in One Friday Fights. He is electrifying from bell to bell.
แรงบันดาลใจของผมก็ยกให้เป็นครอบครัวแล้วครับแล้วก็ลูกๆครับผมช่วยส่งกำลังใจให้ผมในการซ้อมการโชว์ในแต่ละครั้งครับผมเงินที่ได้จากรับโบนัสใน8 ครั้งที่ผ่านมาผมก็ช่วยให้ครอบครัวผมมีชีวิตที่ดีขึ้นครับผมเป้าหมายตอนนี้ในรายการพยายามทำให้ได้สัญญาบันใหญ่เพื่อแชมป์นั่นแหละครับ
ที่ผมเปิดยิมตอนนี้ก็คืออยากให้น้องๆชาวกะเหรี่ยงที่ไม่มีอนาคตก็เริ่มมาเรียนรู้มวยไทยมากขึ้นครับผมจะเป็นตัวอย่างให้น้องๆต่อไปครับวันหนึ่งว่าผมจะส่งนักมวยที่อยู่ในค่ายมาชกรายการวันใหญ่กับเขาบ้างครับ
การต่อสู้ในมวยไทย5 ยกต่อยกันมา3 ครั้งครับผมก็แพ้ครั้งหนึ่งแล้วก็ชนะมา2 ครั้งครับผมคิดว่าครั้งนี้จะเป็นครั้งที่3ครับผมที่เจ็บชนะจากเขาการต่อสู้ในคืนนี้ครับผมคิดว่าต่างฝ่ายต่างหนักครับผมคิดว่าใครพลาดก็มีสิทธิ์หลับจากสถิติของเขาในการชกของวันเก็บไปหลังเขาก็ยังไม่พบความพ่ายแพ้ครับผมคิดว่าจะหยุดเขาให้ได้ครับผม
พี่สุริยันเล็กเขาเป็นมวยมันหนักแต่ขาหนักแต่ก็มีจุดอ่อนที่เขาป้องกันตัวไม่ได้ผมมีหลายลูกที่จะชนะพี่ได้เมื่อก่อนนะผมอาจจะเป็นหมูแต่เดี๋ยวนี้ผมเป็นเสือนะครับ
Both men dug deep in round 2.
So much motivation behind some of these incredible performances. Rambong letting go with a big left kick. We're going to find that distance. Again, exploding in. Big risk. Big reward, but nothing found there.
Rambong closes the gap very quickly. Sometimes leaping into his left hand, sometimes with a flying knee. Unanimous has the opportunity in those moments to land a counter, but he's got to line it up. It's a little bit different than Unanimous' game because he likes to get inside. He likes to work the body to set those punches over the top. Rambong doing a great job controlling distance and doing good work with that left leg.
Good footwork. Stepping outside, moving out of the range. Stepping right back into counter and answer and score himself. Nice big right hook there. Flipping the side, the head of Unanimous. Big right hand. He's loading up on that thing. Really looking to find the mark. Swinging heavy shots at Rambong. Rambong, good defense though. Good jab on the retaliation. Going head hunting early on. Unanimous continues that forward pressure, keeping Rambong back against those ropes.
And those round punches of Unanimous are extra effective when you're against a taller opponent, but against someone your same height, it might serve him better to fire right down the pipe. Those straight shots, at least to set them up, but especially that right hand to the body if he wants to loop the right hand over the top.
Unanimous starting to make a push here. Could be seeing a little bit of a momentum shift. This is the thing about Unanimous. Even if he's in a bad spot, not a bad spot, but even if things aren't going his way, you cannot count him out because things can change in a minute. Oh no, he has been in some bad spots, Doug. And he digs himself out of that hole with that gigantic right hand. He's been knocked down multiple times in a fight, but still comes back because he leans on that power, that destructive knockout power as he throws Rambong to the canvas. Unanimous pressures, goes to the bottom, goes back to the top.
Unanimous showing his power, catching the kick, just flinging Rambong to the ground. Unanimous in stalking mode right now, pressing Rambong back on the ropes. This is where he wants him, unleashing that low kick. Rambong there briefly switching stances.
Just stiffened him like a board. Put him
goes, and that is when Sulianlek pounced with that looping overhand right. So much power. Gosh, let's send it over to Nora for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 39 seconds in the second round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Sulianlek!
Wow, Sulianlek doing it again. That right hand, unbelievably powerful and equally as unbelievably accurate.
Oh, I am here with your winner, Sulianlek, and top 10 Ruby, right? What a spectacular victory for you. You knew you had power coming into this one, and you were going to put it on display. How good does it feel to do that to such a tough opponent?
วันนี้นะครับยินดีด้วยกับชัยชนะครับต่อหน้าลูกสาวของเราน้องทัพทิมนะครับผมก็วันนี้นะครับในก่อนสัมภาษณ์กันก่อนหน้านี้เราบอกว่าเราเนี่ยรู้ว่าหมัดของเราเนี่ยมีพลังมากขนาดไหนแล้ววันนี้เราก็ทำได้จริงสามารถน็อกเอาคู่ต่อสู้ที่หินมากๆได้รู้สึกเป็นไงบ้างครับ
ครับผมก็รู้สึกดีใจครับผมสำหรับการฟิตซ้อมในครั้งนี้เพราะว่าก็เตรียมตัวมาดีครับผมเพราะว่าคู่ต่อสู้เขาก็เก็บไฟในรายการวันยังไม่แพ้ใครครับผมก็เพื่อจะมาหยุดเขาให้ได้ครับเพื่อจะที่ก้าวเข้าไปยืนในจุดที่ใหญ่กว่าเดิมที่ผมเคยยืนมาแล้วอยากให้ได้รายการใหญ่ให้เร็วๆเหมือนง่ายกลับมาครับผม
Okay. Yes, I feel great about the victory I got tonight. I trained very hard knowing that my opponent is very tough. He have a big winning streak behind his back. And so I have to prepare myself quite a lot for this fight. And not only that, I need to fight and to perform well for me to get into the big show once again.
Yeah, you've been to the big show, but man, what a spectacular performance. He was riding so much momentum into this fight, and you just took all of that shine, and the small sun really shined here tonight. Talk to us about what you want next. What does the future hold for Sulianlek?
ก็วันนี้นะครับถือว่าทำได้ดีมากๆตัวของแรมมองเนี่ยเขาก็เข้ามาใส่เราไม่หยุดเลยเราก็รับได้นะครับผมแล้วก็สามารถที่จะตอบโต้กลับแต่อยากจะถามครับว่าในอนาคตครับตัวของสุริยันเล็กอยากจะทำอะไรต่อไปครับ
ครับผมสำหรับตัวในอนาคตผมก็อยากเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คือรอสัญญารายการวันใหญ่ให้ได้ครับผมจะตั้งใจทำหน้าที่ให้ตรงนี้ให้ดีที่สุดครับผมเพื่อที่จะเข้าไปยืนจุดนั้นให้ได้เหมือนทุกคนที่เข้าไปครับผมครับ
Yes, I feel great about the victory I got tonight, but then I must say that my goal is to get that contract to be part of the biggest show, and I want that contract, and that is still my goal.
It's a very lofty goal, but you are taking every single step along the way to get there. I can't wait to someday give you that contract, but right now, I get to give you another bonus, 350,000 baht from Chatri Sinyotong. Sulianlek, you have won 9 bonuses here at Lupini. Spectacular.
ก็ในสัญญานะครับเป็นเรื่องของอนาคตนะครับผมแต่ในตอนนี้ครับได้ยินเป็นครั้งที่9แล้วนะครับว่าวันนี้เราได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี 350,000 บาทครับ
ผมก็ขอบคุณบอสชาตรีมากครับที่มอบโบนัสครั้งที่9ให้ผมครับแล้วก็ขอบคุณเสียส้มไม้ตะกุลแมกาครับกลุ่มพลังใหม่ครับผมแล้วก็ทีมทอเสียน้อยพี่เลี้ยงเทรนเนอร์ทุกคนรวมถึงน้าสอนใจครับผมแล้วก็ทีมงานที่อยู่ญี่ปุ่นครับผู้สนับสนุนที่อยู่ญี่ปุ่นครับรวมถึงพี่แรปเปอร์ครับผมโฟแบงครับผมแล้วก็ทีซีเวอร์ไวครับผมที่บางครั้งแกเข้ามาเชียร์ครับผมก็ขอบคุณครับที่ทีมแรปเปอร์ที่ชื่นชอบครับผมก็ขอบคุณครับผมขอบคุณทุกคนที่ในสนามครับที่เข้ามาเชียร์ครับก็ขอบคุณเป็นอย่างมากครับผมขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much to Mr. Shadi for giving me this 9th bonus that I got tonight. And I would like to say thank to Saw Chiang Noi and Kum Palang Mai for giving me the opportunity to be here. And I got a lot of sponsors. I must thank them. They are all rappers from Japan. I would like to say big thanks to them too.
Thank you for so many incredible moments. Bangkok, Thailand, one more time. Make some noise for your winner, Sulianlek.
In July, number 2 atomweight MMA contender Ayaka Miura returned to 1 Friday fight and put undefeated Colombian star Juliana Otalora in a lot of trouble with her world-class grappling.
Friday fights, this is the global platform in search of the next global superstar. Otalora making her debut against Miura as Miura storms out, closes the distance, goes straight for that Moritigari double leg, but now changes the level back up to wrestling. That was a quick start from Miura.
Exactly what we expected from Miura. Blasting across the ring, getting right in her opponent's face, applying a ton of pressure. This moment we'll see sweeps and throws into the takedown, and then just domination from the top position. So Otalora really needs to show her takedown defense here. Avoid, but already Miura rolling in the head and arms, sitting out into that scarf hold position.
Oh, there she's going for that lock right now. This is a dangerous position for her opponent to be in, as Miura is just peppering with shots. She's got the lock up now. Hishiki Ashikatame. This is the Odagarami from the Kizakatame position. She is fishing for that arm. There is no doubt that Otalora has prepared for this, but there is no preparation for the amount of pressure that she is feeling right now on the top half of her body. But she is doing a good job so far. Answering the phone like that, trying to hide her elbow from the control of Miura.
Miura already trying to unlock that arm so she can hunt for that submission. She said this in her game plan. She was going to come right out, apply the pressure, look to get her out of there early.
Yeah, just the way she got the takedown with the headlock, didn't even bother for the underhook. It's a very dangerous grip to do a takedown from. You can easily take the back from that, but the squeeze with Miura is what gives her the confidence right now. In any situation, they teach you in basic jiu-jitsu never to go for the straight Kizakatame, the scarf hold like that, because it's susceptible for taking the back. But when you have that kind of pressure that Miura has, you can hold that position for a very long time. And just look at the way that she changes her hips, brings the knee forward just to elevate the shoulder, the left shoulder of Otalora. And once she can elevate that enough, she can then create separation on the elbow and attack that elbow.
Such an uncomfortable position for Otalora to be in as well. Just the pressure from Miura on her rib cage, covering her face, just smothering her completely. The thing is, Miura can just do this the whole fight. She is truly relentless with her takedown attempts, her submission attempts, and just the grind.
Oh, she's locking up the Kizakatame right now, Brian. That's the arm triangle. Very dangerous position for Otalora. A good job to escape right there. Constantly threatening, constantly raining down damage this Miura right now.
Miura just also battering her with the punches there, trying to force Otalora to free the arm so she can attack the elbow there. Miura looking like a machine here in round one.
And with that, Otalora has got excellent jiu-jitsu skills here, managed to fend off the submission attempt so far from Miura, but she has not yet managed to get out of this dangerous controlling position that Miura has, as she has the arm triangle again, very deep. Now she's gone to knee on belly control, trying to look for the mount here as well. But Otalora very well catching her in the half guard here. If she can create some space, turn towards Miura, she may be able to escape here now, Brian.
Otalora here demonstrating her ability to defend, but also her toughness. Just the smothering pressure from Miura is so uncomfortable. Some people would tap just to that, but Otalora is hanging in there. She's staying in this fight, forcing Miura to try to work, to use a lot of energy to go for different submission attempts.
And you know the saying, right? If you practice one technique tens of thousands of times, it can be your main weapon, as opposed to practicing many techniques, not as much. But that technique was just outstanding. The top pressure from Miura was just too much for her opponent to handle.
Well, it also comes from training at a great gym. We just saw Miura with her coach, Do Chonan, a great former fighter in his regard. Here she is, just locking it up, a ton of pressure on the neck, sitting back, also pressure on the chest. Miura is a beast. She knows exactly what she needs to do. The strategy is simple. Get inside, get the takedown, lock up the submission, head back home, train, do it again. Wow, let's toss it off to Nara for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes and 53 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of scarf hold Americana,
Ayaka Miura picking up the submission win over her opponent Juliana Utalora. Ayaka Miura, it's her 5th win in a row. In her previous 2 fights, she won one by bar, one by scarf hold arm lock, and both times picking up that $50,000 bonus. A highlight reel machine with great strategy and a truly dominating skill set.
Congratulations, Ayaka Miura. That was an amazing performance. You did exactly what you said you were going to do. How good does that feel?
はい、まずは本当におめでとうございますというところですね。素晴らしいゲームでなっておりました。それからどうしてこんなに素晴らしいゲームができたのでしょうか。コップンか。まずそうですね。見てくださった皆さんありがとうございます。私はどんくさくてなかなかこう試合では今すごいフィニッシュできてるんですけどありがとうございます。日本のみんなたちのおかげでこうやって5大会連続で勝つことができてます。今回も勝てたんですけどまだまだ反省点が残る試合だなとも思ってます。私一人の力じゃなくてみんなが支えてくれてるおかげでしっかり勝つことができてます。Thank you everyone who's coming to cheer me today, and thank you for my fans in Japan that always cheers me up until this day has come. And as of course this time I win today, but I also have many homework to do, and I have to look back what I have to practice more and to just have a good fight again in the future.
Just 2 months after their first encounter, teenage sensations Adam and Phet-Sukhumvit met in a heated rematch at One Friday Fights 116 and vowed not to let the fight go to the judges.
Adam from the Sword Dechapan Gym here in Bangkok, Nayed Mohammed.
Stepping finisher, ooh, flashy step-in back elbow from Adam.
Showing experience beyond the years is Adam. Head kick.
Sebab ramai peminat saya fight dengan Ayang. Sebab dua-dua tak nak aku kalah. Ayang ini bagus. Saya dapat belajar fight dengan dia. Fight rematch ni saya akan buat lebih baik pada ni. InsyaAllah saya boleh buat KO kan Ayang.
Wants to fly, wants to spin. Mohammed digging into the body. Adam dropping the guard, and he is hurt downstairs.
ในยกที่2ผมเล่นหมัดเขาเป็นคอมโบครับผมรู้ว่าเขาเกือบนอนแล้วเขาติดเชือกอยู่ครับแล้วก็ผมแบบต่อยไม่สุดแรงไฟนี้มี2มือ2เท้านะครับกับไฟนี้ผมว่าไม่ครบยก
Adam is from Malaysia, and he has a very similar style, very explosive, just like his older brother Alif.
Saya tengok dia training apa semua. Saya tengok dia training memang saya belajar daripada situ. Saya naik ni bukan kerana abang saya. Ini Adam. เป้าหมายของผมคือจะเซ็นสัญญาชกวันผมอยากเป็นแชมป์โลกนะครับเพราะผมอยากเป็นนักมวยคนแรกที่อายุน้อยที่สุดแล้วก็น้ำหนักน้อยที่สุดที่ จึงจะเซ็นสัญญาเอาให้ชกวันได้ครับผมจะสู้ให้ครบยกผมมีครอบครัวพ่อแม่พี่น้องครับผมนอนไม่ได้ครับไฟนี้ผมไม่ทิ้งตัวผมอยากสู้ให้3 ยกเต็มที่ครับ
Phet-Sum tapped into his killer instinct in round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 33 seconds in the second round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, Nayan Mohammed!
Massive moment for Nayan Mohammed. Getting revenge against the very tough Adam.
Nayan Mohammed, Phet-Sum, amazing performance. The way you were just relentless. How good does it feel not just to get the win, but to get revenge as well?
วันนี้นะครับเพชร3นายันเราทำได้ดีมากๆครับผมดูเหมือนว่าเปิดมายกแรกก็แสดงความดุดันมาตั้งแต่ยกแรกเลยวันนี้รู้สึกดีขนาดไหนที่เราไม่แค่ชนะด้วยแต่ได้แก้มือกับเขาด้วยครับผมรู้สึกไงครับ
ก็ตอนแรกนะครับผมไม่ซ้อมไม่เต็มที่ผมเจ็บมือซ้ายนะครับแล้วก็วันนี้ผมทำได้สำเร็จนะครับผมได้นกทำให้ได้นะครับนะทุกคนผมรักประเทศไทย
First of all, for the first time that I face Adam, I can't train 100% because I have injury in my hand. But now I train very hard and I found success tonight. And I must say to everyone, I love Thailand!
Success indeed. And it was an amazing performance. And for an amazing performance like that, Mr. Chatri Sitchatong has given you that bonus of Samson Hemetsberger!
ก็ขอบคุณมากๆนะครับบอสชาตรี ที่ให้โอกาสผมมาต่อยที่นี่แล้วก็ให้โบนัสขอขอบคุณทีมงานขอขอบคุณพี่ชายแผ่นบุญชูขอขอบคุณพี่แฟงแล้วก็ทีมงานวันลุมพินีนะครับแล้วก็ฝากขอขอบคุณป่าชุนพี่เดียพี่แชมป์นะครับพี่แชมป์ด้วยครับผมรักทุกคนนะครับพี่เดียนะครับขอขอบคุณมากๆนะครับทีมงานเขียนเพชรที่ให้โอกาสผมมาต่อยนะครับเพราะว่าถ้าไม่มีป่าชุนกับพี่เดียผมไม่รู้ว่าผมขึ้นมาชกได้เลยครับแล้วก็ขอ FC ทุกคนขอขอบคุณด้วยครับขอขอบคุณลูกพี่บิ๊กกล้วยขอขอบคุณพี่ชายเป็นสองแล้วก็ขอขอบคุณพ่อด้วยพ่อที่สนับสนุนลูกจนได้มาประเทศไทยนะครับขอขอบคุณมากแล้วก็ฝากแม่ด้วยนะแม่ I love you นะ
Thank you so much, Mr. Shadi, for giving me this bonus and this opportunity. Big thanks to Dia and Petty for giving me this opportunity. Without you guys, I don't think I would ever got the opportunity to be here. And then thanks to my older brother, my family, my coach, who's been training me hard every day. And especially thanks to my dad. Dad, you're the one who supported me and got me the opportunity to be here in Thailand. And also, Mom, I love you!
J'ai un truc à dire à la France. Merci RMC Sport. Bonjour à toute la France, ceux qui me regardent. Merci pour le soutien. Merci à la team française qui sont venus. Merci tout le monde.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Nayan Mohammed!
Up next, elite atomweights make their case for a shot at the inaugural world title. You're watching the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Welcome back to the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. At One Friday Fights 122, elite atomweights went to war for a shot at the division's inaugural World Championship. Nataka was determined to earn his spot and extend his incredible win streak to 39 when he battled against Osmani.
It keeps happening, and it shows the judges that you can't control your balance as much as your opponent can. The other thing is, especially after that knockdown that Osmani had, now he's on the ground. Every time he goes down and comes back up, he's got to reconfigure his equilibrium to make sure he's able to balance and kind of keep moving forward.
Here's the thing now, a swing and a miss, but he's fallen into a place where he's reacting to Nataka. And Nataka is so high level. One thing you cannot do is try to react and wait for Nataka to initiate all these exchanges, because he just continues to flow and find his momentum, and it gets better and better. Osmani needs to stay aggressive and find his way in, but he can't continue to eat those shots. He's got to walk through fire, keep his guard up.
Nataka framing off, creating a little bit of space right there. The clapper has sounded, and we go to the stools at the end of 2 rounds.
Really just composed. Beautiful work there from Nataka. You know, Osmani has been impressive, both with his heart, being able to stay in there, adjust, come up from that knockdown. Nataka is just cool as a cucumber, staying in, getting those straight shots right down the center. So clean, right on the chin, and being able to just stay, like he said, fighting the way that he trained, staying composed, getting in there, not rushing and chasing that knockout. If he does, that's going to be easy and potentially open himself up to some counters from Osmani that would be, you know, potentially knockout level. Who knows? We've seen a lot of power there coming from the Moroccan fighter.
But he's got to get a little bit tighter. He's got to get a little bit cleaner his technique. It's going to be hard to hit Nataka with one of these wild shots, right? He's too fast. He's too clean. He's going to have to put something together, go back to what works, utilize. Looks like he might have twisted his knee. Yeah, it looked like he went down a little bit funny. Yeah, I think he spun. Just twisted, his foot was planted. He seemed to be walking it off. It was a momentary thing. But referee Kritsadal waved it off, and the win, TKO victory, goes to Nataka.
That's unfortunate, but I mean, the way that fight was going, Nataka was just starting to run away with it, but yeah, maybe the joint popped out of place there for a minute. Weird things can happen. Oh, looked like he put all his weight on that back foot, right? And maybe out of position, that knee popping out. See him talking to his corner, trying to figure out if it was serious or if he should get back up, but either way, very high level striking coming from the Japanese star, Nataka. The crowd showing their support and approval. Nataka get the win. You see the crowd here really loving this Japanese star. Put on a clinic there early in round one, getting a knockdown in round two, but let's send it over to Nara for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 15 seconds in the third round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, Nataka! Nataka scoring the TKO victory there in round three, going 3 in a row here on one Friday fight.
Nataka, spectacular performance. That was a clean knockdown that you were able to score there. Talk to us a little bit about this fight and what was the plan coming into it?
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับนาฏกะนะครับผมเป็นการทำให้ล้มได้ดูเหมือนมีการวางแผนมาที่สวยงามมากๆนะครับอยากจะถามพวกผมว่าเขาคิดอะไรอยู่ตอนนี้เข้ามาต่อในคืนนี้ครับ
そうですね、今日の試合は普段なかなかやらないタイプの選手、タイ人の選手じゃなくてリズムが違くてやりづらかったんですけど、自分のムエタイの崩しだったりとかはやっぱり絶対的な自信を持ってるんで、ムエタイの技術で勝つことができました。
Today, my opponent, he is a strange type of Muay Thai fighter. There are a lot of things that's out of my expectation, but I believe in my Muay Thai style and did everything I did, and then things went out so good.
ครับผมเขาบอกว่าวันนี้นะครับคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาเนี่ยเป็นมวยไทยที่เขาไม่เคยต่อยมาก่อนครับผมเป็นมวยไทยที่เขาไม่เคยที่ได้ลองแบบนี้มาก่อนนะครับแต่ตัวเขาเนี่ยก็เชื่อในฝีมือมวยไทยของตัวเองนะครับและเข้ามาเนี่ยทำทุกอย่างตามแผนทุกอย่างครับ
Yeah, your Muay Thai style was on display here tonight. It looked very impressive. That's 3 wins now here at 1. What's next for Nataka?
แน่นอนครับผมว่ามวยไทยของเขาเนี่ยชั้นเชิงเขาดีมากนะครับตอนนี้เขาชนะติดต่อกัน3 ครั้งนะครับอยากจะรู้ว่าต่อไปในอนาคตเขาอยากทำอะไรครับ
そうですね、今自分1で3連勝してるんですけど、やっぱり無敗のまま1のチャンピオンになりたいので、それにふさわしい相手だったらもう誰でもいいです、誰でも。
Right now, I have 3 win streak in my pocket, and of course, my goal is to win the championship belt, and my next opponent can be anyone.
ครับผมตอนนี้ครับตัวของเขาเองนั้นชนะติดต่อกัน3 ครั้งติดแล้วนะครับผมต่อไปที่เขาอยากได้ก็คือเข็มขัดนั่นเองครับผมเขาพร้อมมาเจอใครก็ได้ครับ
All right, Bangkok, Thailand, make some noise for your winner, the 10-time Muay Thai World Champion, Nataka!
Nataka continues his unbeaten streak, going 3 in a row here on one Friday Fights.
Later that evening, Thai stars Numsurin and Songchai Noi went back and forth to secure the other contender spot for the atomweight belt.
Crit set up pontoon, the third man in the ring as we get set. There's Nataka, the 10-time Muay Thai World Champion, looking on with a lot of interest for this bout here tonight. Numsurin taking on Songchai Noi. One Friday Fights, the global search for the next global superstar. Songchai Noi has already won the contract, and right here is Numsurin and wanting to take all. With a big right hand, but it was a stumble. No knockdown ordered by referee Crit Sarapontu.
Numsurin staying heavy on that front foot, pushing forward. The hard part about that, he's just at the end of those power punches coming from Songchai Noi.
One of those power punches caught the mouth of Numsurin. He's already leaking from the left corner of his mouth.
That's one of the things we talked to him about in the interview. There's moments next level. But there's moments where his guard is low, and he said that he just feels comfortable with the range, but Song Tainoi, they get pay early.
Musarin, a 5-fight win streak with 2 bonuses. Song Tainoi, 9-fight winning streak here on One Friday Fights. Has 5 performance bonuses from Chatri Sigatong. Wants another one here tonight as Musarin goes a little bit low with the inside low kick.
Yeah, Song Tainoi. He told us earlier this week that he thought Musarin was going to be pressing forward like he is, so he's relying on the counterattack, grabbing the foot, going for the body shot, going for an elbow. He's successfully executing again and again these counter shots.
Now look at how calm and composed he is, and then he just explodes, closes the distance, and throws with so much torque and power.
Calm and mild manner outside the ring, but the mini Hulk turns it on once he enters the center of the square circle. Absolute dynamite inside those little gloves. Just a dangerous power puncher, but power everywhere coming from Song Tainoi. Musarin, though, a dangerous striker in his own right.
Oh, a nice guard there from Musarin. Now he's ready for those shots coming after. The kick is caught, but he's got to be careful. It's a matter of time with Song Tainoi keeps walking him down, staying prepared. Now he's got Musarin on the back foot, but Musarin said he's confident he can move forward on the back foot. We'll see if that's accurate.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the shot selection as well. He needs to figure out the timing and the range, because this was one of the big questions coming into this one. Who was going to have this? So far, Song Tainoi looking lightning fast.
Song Tainoi's doing a good job of baiting Musarin into coming first, and when he does, Song Tainoi just explodes in the retaliation. Stepping back, trying to draw him in, and Musarin didn't fall for it that time.
Yeah, both these fighters really downloading each other's work. It's like Musarin said he was going to, but Song Tainoi got some heavy punches off in that first round. Taking another look at what we just saw. Musarin had more kicks. Oh, and a beautiful right-hand counter right on the chin. Just dropping, but it wasn't a count yet, so we can't give it too much weight in that way. A nice overhand right landing. Beautiful work there. I'm excited to see how Musarin's downloaded and what he's going to move forward with in this 6th round.
Sarah, what do you want to see out of Musarin? What does he need to change up in this round?
I definitely think he should move a little bit more forward, get in there, maybe stay closer. If he's staying outside the kicking, or not in the kicking range, moving in, maybe getting some clinch, wearing down the box, or going to the legs, something to distract Song Tainoi and disrupt him.
We saw moments ago the 10-time Muay Thai world champion Nataka keeping a very close eye on this matchup here as these two 117-pounders.
Musarin changing the levels, going for that shot.
the tape. Find that knockdown for me again because it was magical.
Yeah, we watched Numsurin come forward, stepping, putting his weight on that front leg. So when he turned over with the hook, it just clocked it. Song Chainoi bully. He was coming in forward. Beautiful counterattack, ducking in, coming straight down the center, then up around. What an absolute turn of the tides in this fight tonight. Seconds up now.
You gotta wonder what Nataka is thinking after that performance by Numsurin. That was, what a shot. What? If you are gonna count Song Chainoi out, you are severely wrong. You can never count out Song Chainoi. But Numsurin is ready to do just that here in this third and final round. Song Chainoi's got the $100,000 contract. Numsurin wants nothing more than to get a big win over a contracted athlete. What would that say about the talent of Numsurin?
Absolutely standing toe-to-toe here. Moving in the clinch. Wrestling, he's got a strong position, pulling that knee down, getting those knees in. A nice teep afterwards. Song Chainoi is right back in the clinch, coming in, trying to get all those scoring knees, especially trying to come around the side there.
Doug, what do you do if you're Numsurin? Do you play it safe? Do you eke out a win? Do you play points? Or do you go for broke? Do you go for the knockout?
I don't know how safe you can play it in the face of Mini Holt coming forward with all that aggression. You gotta make him pay somehow to slow him down, but Numsurin's still looking sharp, opening up and finding his rhythm and range, Mitch.
But he's fighting defensively. He's on the back foot. He's using the teep. He's using the jab. Nice little two-punch combination to circle out that. But that's what I'm talking about. Playing it safe. Taking it up. Buying yourself time. A veteran move. Over 120 fights for Numsurin here. Now, Song Chainoi, all the pressure's on him. He has to go make it happen.
Yeah, Numsurin, he learned, I think, especially in that second round, when he was able to execute. That was when Song Chainoi was coming forward. He was able to fight off the back foot, and now he's playing his game. He's got the teeps, he's got the long punches, he's grabbed him and clinches him, gets some nice moves, but he's comfortable. He's trying to stay out of that range that Song Chainoi is going to be using to come in, bullying each other, just turning on the ropes again and again.
Song Chainoi driving a furious pace here in round 3, walking forward, going down to the body, trying to take away the gas tank of Numsurin.
Numsurin is playing it very, very slick, utilizing the head movement. Knees are still very low. And what that does is it enables him that ability to move and slick and defend. Look at him sliding around, stinging, getting into the clinch, eating the valuable time.
Beautiful work there. He's locking in on top, leaving Song Chainoi the only option to go to the body lock and get broken. And he's coming back and bouncing backwards again, cutting those angles. A nice long guard there. Song Chainoi trying to tee up, go to the body, go to the head, but Numsurin ties him up again.
Will there be enough time? Song Chainoi marching forward, still trying to find a home for those heavy hands against Numsurin.
Numsurin not playing the game, not going to war, being smart, showing that move IQ. And we go to the scorecards. Sarah, round 2, said it all.
Absolutely. You know, Song Chainoi started strong. He even got what looked like a knockdown, but it seemed to be a slip. And then round 2, Numsurin had downloaded all the information he needed, leaving Numsurin able to just stay back. Song Chainoi was coming forward with pressure, relentless, pushing those hand punch combos coming in. But Numsurin was able to stay back, long guard, teep, move his way around it. I'm interested to see what the judges favor between these two fighters.
But here's the thing, when it comes to the judges, even though the referee didn't call a knockdown, the judge still has the discretion to call one on their own and give you a 10-8 round. So we could be tied and it might come down to that third round, but we go to the scorecards regardless. Now we gotta go to the lady with all the answers, Nara, to find out who won our co-main event.
This match was presented to you by Monster Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Your winner, by way of majority decision, Noom Surin!
Noom Surin has ended the 9-fight winning streak of Somchai Noi and extends his win streak to 6 here on One Friday Fights.
In the main event, Azadullah Iman Ghazaliev improved his career record to 10-0 when he unleashed this year's deadliest high kick finish against the Angel Warrior, Pampayak.
Judge, time. Ready.
Referee Ricky Sewell getting us started. One Friday Fights. The global search for the next global superstar to make their way into one championship. Pampayak has been to the top of the mountain. He wants nothing more than to get back there. But standing in his way is Azadullah Iman Ghazaliev, an undefeated Russian sensation. Pampayak superstardom.
Iman Ghazaliev pushing back. You know, Pampayak threw his signature left kick, and Iman Ghazaliev answered back with his powerhouse kick of his own. He's got a little bit of height advantage, not too much, I think about 2 inches, but in a fight like this, every inch counts.
Pampayak has been studying. He's seen the highlight reel knockouts already. An early spinning attempt there from Iman Ghazaliev after he missed that kick. Pampayak finding a way to stay out of range and stay composed.
Yeah, Doug, those spinning attacks are very important because Azadullah sets their shots off of those.
The thing that Pampayak is doing well to avoid those attacks as well is not moving forward. It's going to be powerless. He knew that those spinning attacks were coming. He can push forward. He was going to walk right into them.
Pampayak, smooth operating early here in the fight, landing himself a sweep. Good movement so far, avoiding those strikes and spinning attacks from Iman Ghazaliev.
But it's also about the follow-up shot with Iman Ghazaliev, right? He goes on the second and third time. That's where Pampayak has to be really smart because Azadullah will fire off those spinning kicks to see what Pampayak's doing. But with over 250 wins, is there anything Pampayak hasn't seen, Sarah?
It's hard to say, but these Russian fighters come with such an unorthodox style. It's harder to read when you're dealing with
Gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 7 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Azadullah Iman Ghazaliev!
Iman Ghazaliev remaining perfect here at One Friday Fights.
Azadullah Iman Ghazaliev My friend, that was truly spectacular. Talk to us a little bit about how you set up that incredible head kick KO.
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับอัสซาดูลานะครับเป็นการชนะน็อกเอาท์อย่างสวยงามมากเลยนะครับอยากจะถามครับผมว่าเขาสามารถที่จะเข้าไปหาจังหวะเตะก้านคอที่สวยงามแบบนี้ได้ยังไงครับ
Hello Thailand. Hey guys, say something now. 6-5, 5 knockout. This combo with training with my coach Chris, we see when I do left hook, him go back and not block. Thank you so much my team. Chris every day teach me, I work with him. Thank you Gorillas, thank you Egg Healthy Food. Thank you Mehdi and my brother Kerim Khan. Спасибо всем братьям, которые помогали мне тренироваться, подготавливаться.
Thank you to my team, my amazing coaches, everyone that supported me, all the people you can see on the shirt, and a shout out to my brothers over there who also helped me prepare and train. Thank you.
ครับผมเขาบอกว่าในวันนี้ครับผมในเทคนิคในการที่เขาใช้ในการเตะก้านคอได้เนี่ยเขาอยากจะขอบคุณคริสครับซึ่งเป็นโค้ชของเขาวิธีการที่เขาเข้าไปหาจังหวะเตะก้านคอได้เนี่ยก็คือเป็นจังหวะที่ถ้าเราเข้าไปฮุกแล้วตัวของพายักเนี่ยจะดรอปการ์ดลงมาคือจะเอามือลงจังหวะนั้นเองครับเป็นจังหวะที่เขาสามารถที่เขาไปเตะก้านคอได้อยากจะขอบคุณทีมของเขาครับผมขอบคุณเมดี้ขอบคุณครอบครัวของเขาและขอบคุณน้องชายของเขาด้วยครับ
You called your shot. You said you were bonus hunting here tonight, and that's exactly what you found. 350,000 baht from the boss, Chatri Sinyotong.
วันนี้นะครับผมนอกจากชนะน็อกแล้วยังได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี350,000 บาท
Thank you so much, thank you. I'm very happy now. You know, I training so hard for this moment. Now I have 5 bonus. I wanna go big one. И я не хотел, чтобы мой брат оставался в тени. Он каждый день со мной и тренируется, и поддерживает меня. Скоро он тоже будет шуметь на таких стадионах, иншаллах.
I also want to call my brother here. Every day he trains with me, he trains me, and soon he'll be on the big stage too.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอบคุณคุณชาตรีที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้ของเขาครับนี่เป็นก้อนที่5ของเขาแล้วในสถิติการชนะติดต่อกัน6ครั้งของเขาแล้วครับและตัวเขาเองนั้นพร้อมที่จะเข้าร่วมวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพแล้วครับและเขาอยากจะขอบคุณพี่ชายของเขาด้วยที่เขาฝึกซ้อมกันด้วยกันมาตลอดครับและอยากจะพาเขามายืนอยู่บนเวทีแห่งนี้ครับ
That was absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the newest one contracted athlete. Asadullah Imagazaliev, you are going to one championship with a $100,000 contract.
และนอกจากนี้นะครับนอกจากเขาชนะโบนัสแล้วตัวของอัสซาดูลานั้นเป็นนักกีฬาของวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพคนใหม่ครับด้วยมูลค่าสัญญา100,000 เหรียญหรือ3,200,000 บาท
I'm so happy. Alhamdulillah, I work for this moment long time. И я хотел бы сказать спасибо большое моей семье, моим братьям Мухаммаду, Хабибу, салам алейкум, моим родителям. Мой отец каждый день звонил, поддерживал меня, говорил, ты заберешь этот контракт. И вот, да, я забрал его, альхамдулилlah. Now I wanna fight with Elias Mahmoudi.
I want to send out a special thank you to my family back home, to my parents, and specifically to my dad. Every day he would call me and support me, keep me going, and he would say that soon you're going to take home the contract. And so there you go, I did it, Dad.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอบคุณครอบครัวของเขาด้วยนะครับผมเขาบอกว่าในวันนี้ครับผมเขาอยากจะขึ้นมาแล้วทำทุกอย่างเพื่อให้ได้สัญญาณในวันนี้ไปด้วยนะครับผมแล้ววันนี้เขาก็ทำได้แล้วครับ
You also called out Elias Mahmoudi, which is a dangerous call out, but I really like that fight. You just got a $100,000 contract. I'll give you the mic one more time.
What?
Вы получили большой контракт, вы получили 100 тысяч, это как бы большой момент для вас, поэтому даем вам микрофон обратно.
Thank you so much. Now I want only big fight. Забыл, что хотел сказать. Thank you everyone who support me. Мич, я мечтал, чтобы мне контракт дал именно Мич. Я очень счастлив сегодня.
my dream was to get the contract from you, Mitch, so I'm very, very happy today.
Dreams come true, baby.
ครับผมและนอกจากนี้ครับผมเขา
Thank you so much, Mr. Chatri, for this chance. I show you my level, inshallah. I come here for become champion.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอบคุณชมชาตรีที่มอบโอกาสนี้ให้กับเขาครับผมเขาบอกว่าในวันนี้เนี่ยเขารู้สึกดีใจมากๆแล้วมันมีชื่อหนึ่งครับผมที่เขาอยากจะไปเจอในวันใหญ่นั่นก็คืออิลิยัส มัมบูดีครับ
Bangkok, Thailand, put your hands together for your newest one championship contracted athlete, Asadullah Imad Ghazaliev.
After the break, more spectacular action from the world's greatest strikers. You're watching the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Welcome back to the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Bantamweight stars Elbrus Osmanov and Samapet headlined One Friday Fights 125 and delivered non-stop action from the opening bell.
ผมเข้ามาในรายการวันก็10 กว่าไฟต์แล้วก็ทำให้ชีวิตของเราดีขึ้นมาเยอะมากครับบทเรียนที่ให้สำหรับผมนะผมก็กลับไปฝึกเยอะเลยครับเพราะว่าเราอายุก็เริ่มเยอะขึ้นแล้วนักมวยใหม่ๆเขาก็ขึ้นมาอยู่เรื่อย
Самопеч, во-первых, большое к нему уважение. Я молод, я с огнем, я хочу этого больше, но время молодых, young generation, как говорится, поэтому поменяем это.
Just an absolute savage. One of the best kickers in the sport, but now Elbrus Osmanov has put on the little gloves.
Да, я знаю, я признаю то, что я могу стать величайшим и в муай-тай. Я не чувствую никакого давления, хотя люди говорят, что мне повезло в прошлом бою. Сегодня ночью я его вырублю, я его нокаутирую.
ไฟล์นี้ก็มีคนวิจารณ์เยอะครับว่าผมเป็นรองสำหรับตัวผมก็ไม่คิดหรอกว่าเป็นรองครับเพราะว่ามวยไทยอะไรมันก็เกิดขึ้นได้
Samapet is such an explosive striker. There is serious one-touch power inside that left hand.
คืนนี้ก็จะได้เห็นเวอร์ชันของผมที่ดีที่สุดครับเพราะว่าผมจะสู้หลังขึ้นฝาแล้วไม่ว่าอะไรจะเกิดขึ้น
Недавно не стало отца, и мы, вот главная опора, теперь главная опора семьи. Когда мне становится трудно, когда я выхожу на бой, я обязательно вспоминаю его слова. Его последними словами было, чтобы я никогда в жизни не сдавался, я это прекрасно помню, и я следую этому. Я никогда не сдаюсь и не сдамся.
Elbrus Osmanov dug deep in the final round.
The One Friday Fights is for those young up-and-comers and those established champions, just like Samapet, who want to earn a shot at the highest levels in the world. Now is when you have to show Chatri Sigatal who you are, what kind of fire you have in your soul. Dig deep and put on the performance of your life.
Yes, and Samapet is doing just that. You saw Brian, he was going in a little bit more with kicks, at least at the start. Let's see if he can keep getting in there. Nice kick. If someone's leaning back, he should aim a little bit lower, a little bit more towards the hips or the leg, just like that. But Osmanov sits in those punches to counter.
Samapet ripping some kicks downstairs. That's a great tactic. He needs to get the hands up, really throwing caution to the wind. He's got the hand-changing power. Those kicks to the body over the guard are doing damage. Time to spin. separates with 60 seconds to go in the last round.
Well, and Osmanov showing how deep his arsenal is. Great elbows, the way that he's spinning there over the top. Samapet just continuing to look for that game-changing, that fight-finishing hand, which is not seeming to be there. The kicks were effective earlier, but we've only got 40 seconds left. He can always dig himself out of a hole, but he's got a pretty deep one that he's got to dig himself out of right now.
But the chin on Osmanov has got to be impressive because that shot has connected multiple times on the chin, and Osmanov just eats it and keeps coming forward. Initiates the count. Oh, and we see the scorecards, but what a performance by Samapet. But I do believe that the night belongs to the samurai, Elbrus Osmanov. 2 knockdowns, spectacular performance from Elbrus.
Yeah, a lot of heart and incredible durability on display. Osmanov ate some massive kicks and some big left hands, but really showed how deep his arsenal is in these little gloves. The kicks, the punches, the elbows, the unpredictable techniques. Take us through it, Sarah.
Beautiful work there. You know, we saw, despite those straight punches there from Samapet, Osmanov was clever with his footwork. He was moving around. He had those big looping punches and those nice spinning elbows, and he followed up beautifully, finding those shots, even with the head kick when the moment was there, because Samapet kept dropping those hands. Great work, finishing, moving all the way to the very end of this round. What an exciting main event from these two warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Elbrus Osmanov!
Elbrus Osmanov, the samurai, coming in, making way for the new generation of fighters. He called for a beautiful show of respect between these two warriors.
A thrilling battle of youth versus experience went down at One Friday Fights 126 as Samay took on surging Burmese star Tway Lin Teth.
การชกมวยของผมมันชกมวยมาตลอดชีวิตครับผมก็อยากจะกลับมาสร้างตำนานให้ผมจบแบบสวยงามครับ
Sam A is undefeated against Father Time. His spot in the Hall of Fame is guaranteed, but he is chasing the title of greatest of all time.
อยากจะกลับมาเป็นแชมป์อีกครั้งหนึ่งแล้วก็ปิดตำนานได้แบบสวยงามครับ
နာမည်ရပြီဆိုတော့နောက်တစ်ခုလူချင်တာပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဟိုကချန်ပီယံတို့ဖြစ်ချင်တယ်
Tway Lin Teth. He wants to put his name among the greats of one championship.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်ကအကောင်းဆုံးဖြစ်ချင်တယ်ပြီးတော့ဆမ်မီလိုအကောင်းဆုံးသူတယောက်ကျွန်တော်နိုင်အောင်လို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်လည်းအကောင်းဆုံးဖြစ်သွားမှာ
Oh, there's a spinning back elbow. What a shot.
การที่ได้โชว์กับเด็กๆเขาก็มองว่าผมอะเป็นนักมวยที่มีชื่อคนหนึ่งถ้าเขาสามารถชนะผมได้เขาจะก้าวไปอีกอันดับหนึ่งผมอยากทำให้คนรุ่นหลังเห็นว่าหัวใจครับสำคัญที่สุดครับไม่ยอมแพ้
ပရိသတ်တွေကအပီးမှုလဲပါတာပေါ့ပြီးတော့အောင်ရှိပြီးတော့ကျူစားကိုကောင်းကျူစားနေတယ်ဆမ်မီကချန်ပီယံဖြစ်ခဲ့ပြီးပါပြီအခုချိန်ကတော့ကျွန်တော်လည်းရောက်ပြီးတော့ထင်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်ဒီပွဲကမလို့ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်အလဲထုံးနာမလေးဆို
Oh, what a shot!
ครับผมก็ไม่สนว่าเขาจะมาจากมวยเลดเวย์คือเวทีนี้เป็นเวทีของผมในกติกามวยไทยแล้วผมจะทำให้เขาได้รู้ได้เห็นว่ามวยไทยชกยังไงเป็นยังไงครับ
Sam 8 pushed the pace to keep his momentum in the final round.
Here in this third and final round, they touch gloves in a good show of sportsmanship, and we are underway in the last round of our featured fight of the night. And looking for that left kick again, hurting the body, going right up underneath the arm. Fires off the left hand.
Tame whipping a right hook there off the jaw of Toilintet. Toilintet has the explosion. There it is. That's what he needs to do. He needs to drive this round and make it a brawl, create more opportunities for some of those wild techniques to land. Tame's left-sided weapons are just so sharp and accurate.
Taking out the legs of Toilintet. Sam 8 knows his back is against the wall, suffering that knockdown.
Looking like he's in a bad way. Big kicks coming from Same, being patient, not trying to get the finish, being very patient, very careful.
I like the kicks to the arm too. That takes away his big power shot. Sam 8 continuing to hunt. He's feeling it here in this third and final round. We're halfway through the last three. Stings Toilintet again. And goes right up underneath the arm with a follow-up kick.
Another perfectly timed, no motion left straight. He lands that thing so well, closing the gap. It drives Toilintet back against the ropes, and that's where he can unload with the kick. Throw the low kicks. Sam 8 is so sneaky and so fast. Even as he gets older, it's the timing, it's the speed, it's the control of the ring. Toilintet we know is durable, but these left hands from Sam 8 are just unbelievable, so sharp.
Toilintet hunts it with the hands. Can't quite find the mark. Sam 8 continuing to work with that left leg. Toilintet trying to cover distance. Can't quite find the shot. Great eyes coming from Sam 8.
Sam 8 told us his age was going to be a question here, but he was going to come in and dominate and prove that his fitness is still on point, and he's looked razor sharp so far.
Those beautiful timing. Toilintet unable to drive forward. We've seen him brawl and blitz so often in so many of his fights, turn things around late in the matchup, but he just not able to pull the trigger, not able to get inside at all. As soon as he rushes, Sam 8 so good with his bonus, his distance control, his evasive movement. 41 years young.
And coming back the way that he did after getting hurt, bouncing back, digging deep, showing the will and intestinal fortitude to reclaim that form that saw him win so many world championships. Doug, rewind the tape, run it back.
Look at the kicks, countering with a laser right down the pipe, right on the button of Toilintet. Get back that count there in the final round, maybe where it counted most. What a fight!
What a fight. We go to the scorecards in a very entertaining featured fight of the night. Let's head over to Dom Lau to get the win.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Sam 8!
What a win for the ageless wonder, Sam 8. Continues
Debuting elite female strikers Little Star Duong Da Noi and Kim Lil K Townsend rekindled their rivalry and stole the show at One Friday Fights 128.
จุดเริ่มต้นที่เข้ามาวงการมวยจริงๆแล้วครอบครัวก็เริ่มจากพ่อค่ะพ่อสร้างค่ายมวยแล้วก็สอนพี่ชายพ่อก็บอกว่าถ้าคุณอยากได้เงินค่าขนมคุณก็มาชกมวยสิแล้วก็มาลองซ้อมค่ะจนได้มาเป็นนักมวยค่ะพูดถึงความสัมพันธ์น้องชายแล้วก็น้องเขยถังนะคะเขาก็ดูเป็นคนที่ประสบความสำเร็จของวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพทั้งสองคนเลยซึ่งเราเห็นแล้วก็รู้สึกว่าเราเนี่ยแหละต้องเข้าไปในวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพแล้วก็พิสูจน์ว่าเราก็เหมาะสมกับที่นี่ค่ะ
I actually started freestyle karate when I was 14. And then after a while I decided that I just wanted to focus on like the sparring and the pad work. So I went to a proper Muay Thai gym and started fighting when I was 21. It's been a fun journey. It's my passion. I believe this is my time to fight on one, but I'll shine in one championship.
คิม ทอสันเคยชกกันมาแล้วประมาณ9 ปีที่แล้วค่ะถ้าพูดถึงว่าคิม ทอสันเป็นคู่ที่เหมาะสมไหมหนูรู้สึกว่าเขาเลือกได้ถูกตัวมากๆเพราะคิม ทอสันเนี่ยเป็นแชมป์หลายๆเส้นมากๆคือมันเป็นการท้าทายของเราด้วยแล้วก็อยากย้ำแค้นครั้งนี้นี่หนูต้องชนะแน่นอน
I know she's planning on changing her style a little bit and coming forward, but we'll see whether that makes a difference or not. I don't think it will. Winning this fight, it'll be the pinnacle of my fighting experience so far. I want all the fans to remember me after this fight.
Both women turned up the heat in the final round.
Making sure she's attacking the legs, kind of off-balancing. As long as she's confident and moving backwards, she's going to stay very comfortable. But right now, get her trapped on the ropes. As we've seen, when she's on the ropes, all the sisters do this. They grab you. There we go. Nice left there from Townsend. And they're on the ropes. Let's grab you and try to clinch you and just lock you up with that knee bridge. So there, she gets the sweep again.
I think that was just a slip there from Townsend, but she might need a finish here in this third round, but you cannot count Kim Townsend out. Wong Da Noi ties you up inside the clinch, forcing referee what's your opponent to get the break. Nice push kick roll by Wong Da Noi as Townsend continues to keep her foot on the gas.
Yeah, Townsend doing a great job of just showing that durability of continuing to press. But the thing is, every time she presses forward and she's not fainting, she's not using tricky footwork, she gets hit and intercepted with the shot. Wong Da Noi just so impressive with the timing, the way that she mixes it up, the way that she baits and then fires. It's a great beat on the distance and the rhythm. And Townsend is just utilizing more of that sort of modern style, that basic footwork where she needs to be flicking, needs to be fainting, driving in and out. There's not a lot of time left, so the Hail Mary shot needs to come as well. Probably going to be an overhand right if it's going to be anything.
Good balance showcased by Wong Da Noi as Kim is getting very aggressive here. But a beautiful two-punch combination from Wong Da Noi as she ties up Townsend inside the clinch. The clock is the enemy of Kim Townsend here, other than those nasty elbows, though, Sam.
Yeah, that's the thing about a fighter like Wong Da Noi. Even though she's done this one once before in the World tournament, but when you use elbows so effectively, like she does, withstanding, it's a great counter to these punches. Another spin there from Wong Da Noi. Jumping knee, what a beautiful show. She is so comfortable and confident right now and wants to showcase everything in this third and final round. She said coming to my town was so exciting for her because she knows what a high-level fighter she is, and she wants to show that she is at that level as well.
Yeah, it's so difficult to box against a fighter that's so on point with the elbows again, spinning on the attack like Wong Da Noi. She does so many good things with the footwork. She mixed in her punches earlier in the fight. We saw them there. It's been a lot of elbows here through the second and into the third, but really just a clinic with the timing, the way that she waits and baits and then fires, and the angles that she picks to just surgical work with those elbows.
The clapper has sounded. The match is coming to a close. Kim Townsend firing one big shot as she presses forward, throwing hands inside the clinch.
And we go to the scorecards. What a battle in the rematch. 9 years in the making. The first one went to Townsend Sale, but the second one might have been the nod to Duong Dao Noi.
Just like you said, Mitch, and the first one was a split decision, so even then, Duong Dao Noi was very powerful, very impressive. Here we're seeing a beautiful show of respect. Let's take another look at that third and final round. There, the nice step into the hook from Duong Dao Noi. King came back with a kick, another spinning back elbow. Duong Dao Noi's specialty. King answered with an elbow, and I think she cut Duong Dao Noi as well, but it might have been too little too late for Townsend. The crowd is just cheering on Duong Dao Noi. I can't wait to hear the result of this impressive fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Duong Dao Noi!
Duong Dao Noi stops the 17-fight winning streak of the 4-time Muay Thai World Champion Kim Townsend. What a debut for Duong Dao Noi.
In the main event, Stephen El Matador Irvin proved he was the newest threat in the division after his highlight reel knockout victory against Rambong.
Rambong! This has been an absolute dream from the man from Chiang Mai. The former 4-time bonus winner has been spectacular.
ก็เมื่อก่อนผมก็มีพ่อเป็นไอดอลที่ต่อยมวยครับก็อยากจะตามฝันพ่อครับความฝันผมจะทำให้พ่อแม่ภูมิใจในตัวผมก็คือยิมก็มีลูกศิษย์เข้ามาเยอะแล้วก็อนาคตอาจจะเป็นแชมป์ก็ได้ครับ
Stephen Irvine gonna have to realize why he's here, but no! Oh, gets 3 knockdowns in 1 round.
I know what to expect. I know he's going to come. I'm going to trade as soon as he steps in. I'm going to catch him cold. คืนนี้ผมจะเชื่อมั่นในตัวเองมากที่สุดผมก็จะไม่ยอมแพ้สเตเฟนแน่นอน
Oh, big shot over the top from Rambong.
คืนนี้จะเป็นคืนแรกที่พ่อแม่อาจจะมาเชียร์ผมก็จะทำหน้าที่ตรงนี้ดีที่สุดถึงแม้คุณจะชนะนักมวยไทย4 คนผมก็พร้อมจะหยุดคุณตรงนี้แล้ว I can guarantee that the fans will see the best version of Steve Irvin tonight. I'm hoping I get the KO, I get the contract, get a daughter. It would help me support my family in the best possible way.
Stephen Irvin put the pressure on in the first round.
Rambong in the white, Irvin in the black. Established fighters and those young up-and-comers who want to earn a shot at the highest levels all start here on One Friday Fights to get that $100,000 contract. Stephen Irvin under pressure early from Rambong. Nico Carrillo keeping a close eye on his teammate. Stephen Irvin, who has already had that taste of that contract, that life-changing money. Irvin wants some of it, and standing in his way right now is the vicious power puncher, Rambong.
Now Rambong's coming in, doing a good job exploding into some kicks, into some punches that he's able to land, which is important because he's got 4 inches of height, Irvin, on Rambong. Nice movement there, very elusive from Irvin, coming into the clinch, getting the knee, moving around, taking the back. That's a very dominant position in the clinch.
And that head movement from Irvin there, just picture perfect, getting off the line. Rambong, when he blitzes, especially off the low kicks into those punches, very effective, very dangerous. But the longer this fight goes on, the more time Irvin spends in the ring, able to pick up the motion and the movement, to use his footwork, to choose his angles. I think the better and better that he will get in this fight.
Irvin mixing up the kicks well, going head to the body. He's also touched those big old calves of Rambong as well. with the calf kicks. He attempts to go up high there as Rambong comes charging forward. We're definitely seeing that bull in the China shot, Brian. Definitely aggression coming from Rambong, and Irvin trying to keep all the plates on the shelves by dancing around Rambong.
Like you said, Mitch, there was that calf kick again, and Irvin's doing a nice job. He's staying outside. When Rambong comes in close, he just ties him up in the clinch, so he's not able to get in the kicks, get in the punches, and then they're back in that long distance range, which is going to be so key. That's what he said. He wanted to catch Rambong when he moves in. As long as he stays long range, he's going to have the advantage, and he's executing that really well.
Rambong looking for a way to close that gap. His footwork is good, but it's very hard to do against someone like Irvin, who switches his stance, is so clean, and on top of the great footwork, he's got the great head movement. If you head hunt, there it is again, beautiful angle. If you head hunt, he will make you pay.
Yeah, a couple of leg kicks already, giving Rambong some problems on that lower leg. Rambong, though, looking a little bit wild. I'd like to see Rambong with a beautifully timed shot. Good night, Rambong. Stephen Irvin, what a shot. Silencing this Bangkok crowd.
A beautiful show of respect there from Irvin to Rambong. What an amazing display from El Matador, the way he was able to just play on the outside. Tell us about it, Brian.
Stephen Irvin just next level, bringing that kick up high, really subtle, getting the shin right on the neck of Rambong. That is where you kick. You know, if your foot hits the skull, it hurts, but that was all neck, completely shut off the lights. Rambong started the fight strong, was trying to solve that puzzle, trying to get inside, to close the gap and explode. Very tough to do against a fighter like Stephen Irvin, especially when Irvin brings a head kick like that. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 46 seconds in the first round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Stephen Irvin!
Stephen Irvin silencing the audience, just leaving us in awe. So clean, so technical. Let's throw it up to Mitch for that post-fight interview.
My man, what an incredible head kick. You were working all the levels. Talk to us about what was going through your head when you set up that perfectly timed head kick knockout.
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับสตีเฟน เอิร์วินนะครับผมดูเหมือนว่าจะเป็นการต่อสู้ที่ดุเดือดมากๆและเขาสามารถหาจังหวะในการที่จะเตะก้านคอหลับได้อย่างสวยงามอยากให้เขาพูดถึงเรื่องนี้หน่อยครับ
Mixing up the levels is something I've done all my career, and now that I'm in the small gloves, I've kind of forgotten about it. So we went back to my old roots. We were working at old camp, and then of course Nico Carrillo called the killer shot, as he always does.
ครับผมตัวเขาเองนะครับเขาบอกว่าในเรื่องของการเตะเนี่ยครับผมเป็นสิ่งที่เขาใช้มาตลอดนะครับผมและการที่เขามาต่อสู้ในครั้งนี้เนี่ยการใช้หมัดของเขาเนี่ยเขาจะลดลงหน่อยเป็นการวางแผนมากับโค้ชของเขาที่จะหาจังหวะในการเตะนี่ครับ
Well, I know there was a lot of pressure on you for this one, but pressure makes diamonds, and you shined here tonight. What a beautifully selected shot. And I know this is going to go a long way because you just picked up 350,000 baht from Chatri Sinyotong for that incredible head kick knockout.
และนอกจากนี้นะครับผมตัวเขาเองนั้นยังได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี300,000ไม่ไปครับ
Thank you so much, Chatri. A lot of the time when I'm here, I get carried away and I forget to show how grateful I really am to be here. So thank you very much, not just for giving me these bonuses, not just for giving me these opportunities, but also for keeping my dream alive. For years, I was thinking, what am I going to do? I'm not going to make a lot of money doing Muay Thai. But one championship has made that possible, and it's because of Chatri kept my dream alive.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอขอบคุณคุณชาตรีอย่างมากเลยครับที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้กับเขาและนอกจากนี้ครับเขาอยากจะขอบคุณโอกาสที่เขาจะได้ขึ้นมาได้ทำหน้าที่ตรงนี้ด้วยเพราะว่าไม่ใช่เพียงแค่หลายครั้งครับที่เขาคิดมาในสมัยก่อนเนี่ยเขาคิดว่าตัวเขาเองนั้นอาจจะไม่มีทางที่จะสามารถหาเงินได้ในฐานะนักมวยไทยคนหนึ่งแต่ตอนนี้เขาสามารถทำได้แล้วครับผมเขารู้สึกขอบคุณอย่างมากครับ
Well, I know we've already changed your life, but my man, how excited are you to find out that you are now the newest recipient of a $100,000 contract into one championship? My man, you're going to the big show!
และนอกจากนี้นะครับผมนอกจากเขาจะได้โบนัสด้วยเขายังเป็นนักกีฬาคนใหม่ล่าสุดของวันครับด้วยสัญญามูลค่า 100,000 เหรียญหรือ3,200,000 บาท
$100,000, my man!
I'm coming for it all. The strawweight division, not the flyweight. I'm going to be the king. Believe me. Believe me.
ครับผมและในวันนี้นะครับเขาบอกว่าหลังจากที่เขาได้สัญญาแล้วเขาจะทำให้ดีที่สุดครับ
We believe it, my man. We believe it. Bangkok, Thailand. Make some noise for your newest one contracted athlete, El Matador, Stephen Irvin.
Still to come, the last epic matches that defined 2025. You're watching the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Welcome back to the Best of One Friday Fights 2025. Lebanese sensation Abdallah Ondash added a fourth bonus and the one contract to his name when he took out decorated Muay Thai champion Kompet.
The former two-time Lumpini champion Kompet.
ก็มีลูกชายอายุ8 เดือนครับจะเป็นฮีโร่ให้กับลูกชายให้ได้ครับก็ความฝันของผมที่อยากจะทำให้กับครอบครัวตอนนี้คืออยากได้สัญญาวันใหญ่ครับเพื่อจะมีชีวิตที่ดีขึ้น
أكيد ثقتي برب العالمين لأنه وصلنا لهون حلمي أكيد يعني إن شاء الله أربح هذا الفايت الجمعة أكيد حلمي أخذ عقد وألعب إن شاء الله بالمنظمة الأكبر أخذ البلت إن شاء الله يا أنا يا خيي
การซ้อมรอบนี้ผมก็ซ้อมประมาณ2 เดือนเต็มๆครับผมก็มั่นใจสภาพร่างกายตอนนี้ก็เต็ม100เกิน100แน่นอนครับผมรับประกันได้เลยว่าคืนนี้แฟนๆจะได้เห็นคมเพชรในเวอร์ชั่นที่ดีที่สุด
الجمهور حيشوف القتال طبعا عندي انا جمهور هون يعني صار عندي اكثر من لبنان من بلدي يعني واكيد بحبهم كثير وعم بدعموني وهم سبورتنج لإلي وحيشوفوا فايت حلو ان شاء الله.
Ondas just stocking and dropping a body shot. Pelepu goes down again.
اكيد المقاتل كومبيت هو مقاتل قوي بس هذا الشيء ما بيأثر علي انا وانا جاهز لتواجهه وحتشوفوا نهار الجمعة.
Abdallah Ondash turned up the heat in the final round.
I would like to see him get inside, go to the body a little bit and try to open up the head of Kompet. It looks like he's open now. There it is. A massive left hook right on the button in the opening moments here in the final round against Kompet. Now, Ondash smelling blood in the water, trying to get it done against a highly decorated Kompet. A massive left hook knockout. Ondash knocked down the world champion. What
seal the deal. When you've got a money-making weapon, you put it to work, and that, my friend, is what Abdallah Ondash has on his hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 25 seconds in the third round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Abdallah Ondash!
Abdallah Ondash, a lot of emotion, a lot of love in the ring. This young man, he runs on faith, he runs on skill, and he runs on the knockout power behind that left hook. A beautiful show of respect to his opponent, Compet. Just what a moment we all get to feel right now with him. Let's hear it from the man himself.
Back-to-back finishes here on One Friday Fights over a very accomplished Compet. How you feeling right now?
วันนี้นะครับเราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับอับดัลลาห์ออนดัชนะครับเขาสามารถที่จะเอาชนะครั้งนี้เป็นชัยชนะครั้งที่3ติดต่อกันของเขาแล้วอยากจะถามครับหลังจากที่เอาชนะคู่ต่อสู้อย่างที่หินมากๆอย่างคมเพชรเนี่ยเขารู้สึกยังไงบ้างครับ
First I want to say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen for giving power, giving everything. Alhamdulillah, I feel amazing, I feel happy. First I want to say thank you so much for my sponsor, Mr. Jad Fakhani. Thank you all for supporting me. I want to say also big thanks for my big brother Ahmad Ondaj for helping me in training, and my sister, my doctor, Dr. Nada Rashid. Thank you so much for helping me, and also my team Tiger Muay Thai, my Crudon, my Crunin, my best manager Johnny. Thank you so much for everything. Alhamdulillah.
ครับผมอย่างแรกเขาอยากพูดว่าอัลฮัมดุลิลลาห์ครับผมอยากจะขอคุณพระเจ้าครับที่เขาวันนี้เนี่ยเขาสามารถทำได้แล้วนะครับเขาอยากจะขอบคุณสปอนเซอร์ของเขาที่คอยส่งแรงสนับสนุนและช่วยของเขานะครับและนอกจากนี้เนี่ยก็คือบรรดาพี่น้องของเขาไม่ว่าจะเป็นรามฎานหรือว่าน้องสาวของเขาเนี่ยที่คอยช่วยในเรื่องของการฝึกซ้อมของเขาและส่งแรงสนับสนุนแล้วก็ทีมของเขาด้วยครับไทเกอร์มวยไทย
Take us through that fight. You know, that second round, you were starting to take a lot of kicks from Compet, but you stayed within yourself. What was going through your mind to find that nasty left hook once again?
แน่นอนครับในจังหวะยกที่2เนี่ยดูเหมือนว่าตัวของอับดัลลาห์เนี่ยเขาจะต้องรับลูกเตะขามาเยอะมากๆครับอยากจะถามครับว่าเขารู้สึกดีขนาดไหนที่หาจังหวะใช้หมัดฮุกซ้ายของเขาเนี่ยน็อกเอาคู่ต่อสู้คมเพชรได้ครับ
Yes, exactly. Second round, he kicked me too much. He have good kick, but second round I punch him. I see his eyes. He don't look too much. I push forward. Third round, I push forward for him non-stop boxing. Yes, for.
ครับผมแน่นอนครับอย่างแรกเลยเขาอยากจะบอกว่าตัวคมเพชรนั้นเป็นการจังหวะเตะขาที่ดีมากๆเขาเตะได้รุนแรงจริงๆครับแต่ว่าในยกที่2เนี่ยตัวของอับดัลลาห์เนี่ยเขามีการใช้จังหวะหมัดและดูเหมือนว่าตัวของคมเพชรเนี่ยเขามีอาการมึนเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยเขาก็เลยเลือกที่จะเข้าไปและหาจังหวะใช้หมัดและปิดเกมให้ได้ซึ่งก็ทำได้จริงๆครับ
Abdallah, you got yourself another win. You got yourself another knockout with that left hand, and you also just got yourself another bonus of 350,000 baht from the boss, Mr. Chatri Sityotong.
และในวันนี้นะครับอับดัลลาห์นอกจากจะชนะน็อกแล้วนะครับยังได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรี 350,000 บาทครับ
Oh, Mr. Chatri, thank you so much for giving bonus. I think this time for me for giving contract. I have 8 fights, 5 knockout. Let's go. I want follow my brother, my little brother and big show.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอบคุณคุณชาตรีครับผมที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้ให้กับเขานะครับผมและเขาก็รู้สึกว่าตัวของเขานะครับพร้อมแล้วครับมันถึงเวลาของเขาแล้วที่เขาจะต้องได้สัญญาเขาอยากจะเดินทางไปตามน้องชายของเขารามฎานออนดัชครับเขาคิดว่าเขาพร้อมแล้วครับ
Yeah, well, I know how badly you want to join your brother at the big show, so you're gonna have to give him a call and let him know that you just got that $100,000 contract from the boss, Mr. Chatri Sityotong, to one championship.
เขาขอและเขาก็ได้แล้วครับเพราะวันนี้เนี่ยคุณชาตรีเพิ่งเชิญเขาเข้าสู่วันแชมเปี้ยนชิพด้วยมูลค่าสัญญา100,000 เหรียญหรือ3,200,000 บาท
Mr. Shati, thank you so much. Now we can fight me and my little brother, same event, big event. Inshallah, me or my brother Ramadan, one day we get the belt, inshallah. Thank you so much, Mr. Shati. Thank you so much, my family, my brother, my coach, my team Tiger Muay Thai. Thank you so much for everything.
ครับผมเขาอยากจะขอบคุณคุณชาตรีอย่างมากเลยนะครับสำหรับโอกาสในตรงนี้นะครับเขาบอกว่าสักวันหนึ่งครับเขาอยากจะมีวันหนึ่งที่เขาได้ต่อยพร้อมกับน้องเขาในวันเดียวกันและในอนาคตครับเขาอยากจะเป็นแชมป์เหมือนกับน้องเขาต่างคนต่างมีเข็มขัดคนละเส้นครับอยากจะขอบคุณทุกๆคนเลยครับ
Give it up for your newest contracted fighter, Abdallah Ondash.
At one Friday Fight 133, Pompet and Gregor Thom engaged in a fierce firefight that ended with an epic conclusion.
สิ่งที่ยังทำให้ผมมุ่งมั่นก็คือครอบครัวครับผมอยากให้ครอบครัวผมมีชีวิตที่สุขสบายภรรยากับลูกสาวมาดูผมชกทุกไฟต์ก่อนชกก็ทำให้เต็มที่จะแพ้หรือชนะเขาก็อยู่ข้างๆเสมอ
When I was younger, I used to play a lot of football. I played it until I was about 18 years old, and I stopped and took me into the Muay Thai career.
Gregor Thom from the highlands of Scotland.
My goal in one championship is to fight the best people there is. I see all the Scottish fighters are winning their fights. Even some of them got the contracts as well. Who knows? Maybe I'll be next.
Oh, and another elbow!
Oh, big uppercut! He got the third knockdown. That was all.
สไตล์การชกของเกเกอร์ก็ดุดันครับผมออกอาวุธได้รุนแรงผมก็คิดว่าผมเอาอยู่อะ ชัยชนะคืนนี้สำหรับผมมีความสำคัญมากครับเพราะว่าไฟล์นี้จะเป็นไฟล์ที่2ที่เจอนักชกต่างชาติก็ถ้าผมชนะไฟล์นี้คิดว่าผมก็ยังมีดีไปสู้ต่างชาติแล้วก็อีกอย่างหนึ่งผมก็ได้ขยับเข้าไปในสัญญาวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพครับ
I know Pompet's had a lot more experience than me in one championship, but I feel confident in myself. Well, it's been a long time since I fought him, and I'm here to show everyone I've come back stronger and better.
Both men engaged in one of the most intense trade wars in round 2.
Showcase consistent dominance in one-sided fights and earn your way to one championship, the highest pinnacle of martial arts. Gregor Thom wasting no time. Big right hand. We're going to call that a slip, but Gregor Thom bringing the heat here. Right from the opening bell, he's got Pompet backed against the ropes. With Pompet now. Oh, some big shots from Gregor Thom. Finishing off that sequence with a head kick, just off balance, but we got a firefight here in round 2 of this main event, Sarah.
Absolutely, Thom is firing. He's changing levels. He's going in with the straight punches, the hooks, the whole box of arsenal out of his boxing. But we're seeing Pompet. He's like that. I'm surprised that was a stumble in the knockdown. But look at the way that Pompet is forcing his way forward. You're seeing this more than 100 wins, a lot of experience. He's able to sit in.
Thom recover or will Pompet put him away? Turning of the tides here in round 2. Chaos, toe to toe, leather swinging everywhere.
He's coming in. Can he do it again? Thom staying on. He's still after it, trying to keep Pompet at bay. But now, the way that Pompet now, the movement, he's coming out over the top of that front hand. Hunting again, shooting for that right overhand. Once more, trying to get another knockdown. And his shoulders start.
Big right hand coming from Pompet. Knockdown
seal the deal.
Heads up.
1 minute to go. Can Phet put him away? Facing some adversity there. Here comes that big right hand. Phet looking so lethal in those 4-ounce gloves. 30 seconds to go, and that'll do it. Phet gets it done over Gulu in the main event in an all-out war.
What a turn! Time for Phet starting that first round was strong for Bergerton, but Phet showcased his heart, his spirit, his expertise. There's a reason he's a former Channel 7 champion. He's got so much behind him, this resume that built him up. He's able to sit in and weather the storm just like he did with Bergerton's teammate. He sat in that right overhand, dropping and landing right on the chin, and then for knockdown number 2, it was the right overhand again, and then the one that ended the night for Bergerton, another one. Listen, if it's not broke, do not fix it. That right overhand from Phet just doing wonders out there for this young man. And another one here on What?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 23 seconds in the second round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, Phet!
The KO King, man, coming again. Now that is his 44th win by knockout. Let's hear how he's feeling right now. Take it on.
Come here, Phet. Phet, what a fight. That's 2 back-to-back victories. This time, you didn't let it go to the judges' scorecards. How you feeling about that performance?
ป้อมเพชรคะชนะมา2 ครั้งรวดแล้ว รู้สึกยังไงบ้างคะกับการชนะน็อกในวันนี้
ก็ก่อนอื่นเลยครับชนะไฟล์นี้ได้ผมรู้สึกดีใจแล้วก็อีกอย่างหนึงก็คือผมรู้สึกโล่งอกครับเพราะว่าเป็นการชนะน็อกนักชกต่างชาติครับผม
I'm really happy right now and I feel relieved because I just won a foreigner tonight.
Yeah, absolute firefight you two were having this time. You sealed the deal, you finished him, but you also sealed the deal on a bonus of 350,000 baht from the boss, Mr. Chatri Sityotong.
คืนนี้นะคะป้อมเพชรปิดดีลได้ วันนี้เราก็เลยให้ดีลอีก1 ครั้ง ป้อมเพชรได้รับโบนัส 350,000 บาทค่ะ
ขอบคุณบอสชาตรีสำหรับโบนัสก้อนนี้นะอย่างแรกชนะไฟล์นี้ได้ขอบคุณลูกพี่ผมลูกพี่เสียแขกครับผมแล้วก็ขอบคุณสปอนเซอร์พี่ป๋องสุพรรณแล้วก็พี่ต้อม TK อะไรยนนะแล้วก็ขอบคุณพี่น้อง PK ทุกคนครับที่มาเชียร์ที่มาให้กำลังใจวันนี้ขอบคุณมากครับ
Thank you so much for this bonus. Thank you to Mr. Chatri. Thank you to Mr. Cax, my boss. And thank you everyone from PK Sanchai. And thank you everyone, the fan that support me from here and at home.
And thank you for that performance. Give it up for your winner, Phet!
Phet came out strong in that win, getting another bonus here on One Friday Fights. What a feeling that.
Also in November, undefeated atomweight Islai Erica Bomogao showcased her improved striking weapons when she squared off against Thai prodigy Ploy Champu.
We get back to the action here. Round 2, Bomogao taking on Ploy Champu. Brian, what adjustments do you want to see from Ploy Champu here in round 2?
Well, Ploy Champu has
the great kicking game. She needs to get a rhythm with it on the outside. It's the footwork at this point of Bomogao and the punching that is really throwing a monkey wrench in that kicking game of Phet-Sukhumvit. She's strong in the clinch, but she may not have the advantage there. So those kicks on the outside could work for her and start to control the punching and the range of Bomogao. Bomogao is just so quick, very powerful as well. And that Muay Thai class now, trying to put away Phet-Sukhumvit with a barrage of strikes, heavy hands, elbows, drops it again, and that's going to do it. Bomogao, back-to-back knockout victories here on One Friday Fights, remains unbeaten as a pro. Isle Erica Bomogao putting on another show here for the fans, showing exactly why she's becoming a favorite. So much skill, beautiful display of sportsmanship and respect as well to make sure that Phet-Sukhumvit is okay. Yeah, so much respect between these two. Let's take another look at this flurry along the ropes from Isle Erica Bomogao. Great punching, taking the right hand to the body, another body shot landing clean. She's got great kicks, great clinch, but just firepower in those fists. Isle Erica Bomogao out of the Philippines, putting on a show for the fans here at Lumpini Stadium, getting it done inside of 2 rounds. Found the recipe there in round 1. Got it done in round 2. Let's send it to Nara for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 47 seconds in the second round, your referee has called a stop to this contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, Isle Erica Bomogao! Bomogao taking home another knockout victory here as she returned to One Friday Fights. That's 4 straight wins here on Friday Fights. Let's send it up to Brian inside the ring.
Isle Erica Bomogao, another great performance. You remain undefeated. This is your 4th win here on One Friday Fights. It was another right hand down to the body. How are you feeling right now?
วันนี้เราอยู่กับผู้ชนะของเราครับอิสราเอลิกาโบโมกาวนะครับผมนี่เป็นชัยชนะ4 ครั้งติดต่อของตัวเธอแล้วนะครับผมและในครั้งนี้เนี่ยเธอก็สามารถที่จะใช้หมัดน็อกคู่ต่อสู้ได้ด้วยเหมือนเดิมนะครับอยากจะถามความรู้สึกของเธอครับ
Well, yeah, I'm feeling incredible. Honestly, I didn't expect to finish it that early, but I'm glad I did, and I'm really happy.
เธอบอกตัวเธอนั้นรู้สึกยอดเยี่ยมไปเลยครับผมแต่ว่าในตอนแรกเนี่ยเธอไม่คิดว่าจะสามารถน็อกได้เร็วขนาดนี้แต่ว่าตอนนี้เธอทำได้แล้วเธอรู้สึกมีความสุขมากๆครับ
You have a great skill set, great footwork. You can kick, you can clinch, but you've really shown recently your punching power. Is that what you've been working on in the gym?
แน่นอนครับตัวของอิสเลเนี่ยเขาเป็นมวยที่มีทักษะในเรื่องของการเตะในเรื่องของการใช้เข่าในเรื่องของการกอดเข่าแต่ดูเหมือนว่าในไฟล์หลังๆที่ผ่านมาเนี่ยครับตัวของเธอเองเนี่ยจะมีสกิลในการใช้หมัดมากขึ้นอยากจะถามว่าตัวของเธอนั้นมีการฝึกซ้อมหรือว่าเน้นในเรื่องนี้มาหรือเปล่าครับ
Yes, boxing is definitely something that we've always been working for, and I think we Filipinos are really blessed with hands, right? Manny Pacquiao!
ครับผมตัวเธอบอกว่าตัวเธอนั้นมีสกิลหลายอย่างครับแต่ช่วงหลังๆเนี่ยตัวของเธอนั้นก็มีพลังหมัดมากขึ้นและเธอก็บอกว่าเหมือนกับคนฟิลิปปินส์ครับที่เรามีพลังหมัดที่มากเหมือนกันนะครับผมอย่างแมนนี่ปาเกียวครับ
Well, you picked up the win and you also picked up a bonus from Mr. Chatri Sityagtong, 350,000 baht.
และนอกจากนี้ครับชนะน็อกด้วยยังได้โบนัสจากคุณชาตรีเป็นมูลค่า 350,000 บาทครับ
Thank you so much, Kun Chatri. Thank you so much, One Championship, everybody from the boss Chatri to the staff to everyone. Of course, to the Muay Thai Association of the Philippines, Highland Boxing Gym, Gold's Gym, my family. I hope I made you all proud. Wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much. I will put the money to good use.
ครับเธออยากจะขอขอบคุณคุณชาตรีครับผมที่มอบโบนัสก้อนนี้ให้เธอนะครับผมและอยากจะขอขอบคุณวันแชมเปี้ยนชิพขอบคุณทุกๆคนเลยครับผมไม่ว่าจะเป็นสตาฟไปจนถึงคุณบอสชาตรีนะครับผมและอยากจะขอขอบคุณทีมงานจากประเทศฟิลิปปินส์ที่สนับสนุนเธอให้เธอมาถึงจุดนี้ได้และอยากจะขอขอบคุณครอบครัวและเธออยากจะบอกครอบครัวหวังว่าเธอจะทำให้คุณได้และในวงเงินตรงนี้เธอจะเอาไปใช้ให้เกิดประโยชน์มากที่สุดครับ
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Erica
Bomogao does it again. Back-to-back knockouts here on One Friday Fights and another bonus. Let's take another look here. Bomogao sitting down Ploy Champu with an early knockdown, and then in round 2, she found the recipe, came forward, sealed the deal with a barrage of punches and knees in the corner, getting it done, showing exactly why she is becoming a fan favorite, a heart of gold. Easily, Erica Bomogao remains unbeaten as a professional here at One Friday Fights.
Thank you for watching the Best of One Friday Fights 2025.